Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of SteelTwins Saturday night. It is not Saturday night, it's actually Friday night, but we moved it to Friday night because tomorrow we'll be having family obligations. Which, I mean, if we want to get technical, if we want to get specific, we're watching AEW Full Gear tomorrow.
Exactly.
And I'm not missing that show, I'm sorry.
No, that show is packed like a motherfucker.
But we moved it over here to Friday night because don't want to miss out on a weekly live stream.
No, absolutely not.
Especially when it comes to the Steelers and Lions. A very cautious game comes Sunday.
A game that which we should be able to win easily, I think, but
we're the Pittsburgh Steelers.
yeah,
no game's easy.
It's not going to be that easy.
Especially with the injury report coming out, man.
But I'm still excited. I'm still pumped for Sunday's game, but we are here live on Friday night.
Yes, and we already have some guys in the chat, man. Let's see. The Fiend's in the building. Says, sup, what's up, man?
Yeah,
Speaking of the Fiend, will he debut tomorrow on AEW?
Hey, fingers crossed. I kind of hope so.
Jeff Stipp says, at least the Ratbirds lost. Yes, it's been a wild week in the NFL, man. Very wild. Odell went to the Rams, which is absolutely fucking stupid. You leave Cleveland just to be their fourth best target.
Pretty much.
Let's see what else. Cam Newton got a reunion to Carolina.
Yeah, he's back there. John Gruden is suing the NFL and Roger Goodell in the Nevada court district.
Yeah, and Robert Hunt pretty much got the greatest non-touchdown of all time, as the Dolphins defeated the Ravens last night.
I actually cannot believe the Dolphins actually pulled it off.
Me neither.
But you know what? Thank God you did.
Yeah, as the old saying goes around here, thank you, Miami.
Literally.
But
can't thank you enough, man. Cannot thank you enough.
Oh no, I mean the Minka was plenty, but now you defeated the Ravens, which it's been said, and we're gonna repeat it, man.
I feel like they're giving us an early Christmas gift.
They are, but if we win Sunday against the Lions, we will be first in the AFC North, which is miraculous. I don't know how long that lasts because we're about to head into a tough stretch of games after this Lion matchup, which come that stretch, I'm titling that stretch the beginning of who we really are.
Yeah.
Or the start of who we really are.
Yeah.
But, you know, we got to focus on the Lions first. But it's been a crazy week in the NFL.
Already.
Very crazy, and Week 10 kind of started last night. But we got a whole set of games come Sunday. Steelers-Lions, man. God almighty, am I absolutely terrified.
And the news that broke out this past week is that Chase Claypool has been dealing with a toe injury that he sustained Monday night against the Chicago Bears, and it is now confirmed due to the injury report that Chase Claypool is indeed out.
He is out, man. Now, thankfully, he is the only one that's out. As of right now, come Sunday, he's the only one that is officially not playing. So the Steelers have somewhat of a clean bill of health. Now, 2 new people were added to the injury report Thursday, which was Kendrick Green and Najee Harris. Both were limited, but they thankfully were full on Friday, as was everyone that was on the injury report all week.
Which is good to see, good to hear.
Right. Even Ebron was back full.
So it seems like we'll be getting Eric Ebron back, which could be a benefit, but if I'm going to be honest, I think Ebron being out actually benefits the team more because he's not really going to be used much as a... Well, he may actually, in this game, he may be used more so because Chase is out. But when it comes to a blocking style for the tight ends, Ebron's the worst.
Well, obviously, that's why they played Gentry over him a lot more often.
Yeah, which I still expect to see. I do.
Ebron could be... he could see some action as a receiving threat, but, you know, do you trust his hands?
Exactly.
Especially after an injury. I'm expecting Anthony Miller to get called up from the practice squad. You know, he's been on the practice squad for a few weeks. He's been quiet, hasn't been brought up yet. But this week, he should be brought up. He should be elevated, at least for this week, to fill in for Claypool. Claypool's injury is a week-by-week sort of deal.
Yeah, it's not serious, and thank God it's not.
But depending on, you know, if he practices next week, I don't know what happens, man. I really don't, but he will not be playing, so I expect more targets for Washington, finally. I definitely expect a hell of a lot more targets to Freiermuth.
Oh, no doubt. Freiermuth's a gem in this offense, just like Najee is. It's crazy because both of them are rookies. And they're like the shining stars of this offense. Got to show you the true future in this offense.
It's crazy to think that the last 2 weeks, the only Steelers touchdowns have come from both our first two rookies.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane. But that goes to show you how much these guys are stepping up and how great of a drafting of those two guys that is starting to become. I expect Najee to continue to get fed come Sunday. Especially with Claypool out, we might add more weapons to the offense and extend the ball a little bit, spread it more so. But I can totally see us definitely still feeding Najee.
Yeah, you got to feed the man. The guy makes magic when he has the ball in his hands. You run that ball. You run it down the Lions' defense's throat. You drive down the field. That's how you win.
Yes.
That's how you score.
But one man that was on the injury report that thankfully is just, it's healing fine. He'll play Sunday is Cam Hayward. And we all know that defense needs to be at full strength come Sunday because although the Lions offense doesn't have literally any star power, because we're going to go to their injury report right now. Jamal Williams, who actually leads them in rushing yards, he's their number 2 running back, is out. So Swift is going to see a lot more targets, a lot more carries in the ground game. So with Hayward healthy and officially playing, that's good because he's been dominant all year.
And it's crazy to not to only say that because we all know how great Cameron Hayward is, but he's doing this without Tyson Alualu and Stephon Tuitt alongside him. He's literally doing it all on his own. And go to show you the type of player Hayward truly is.
That's mind blowing.
It is. This is by far his best season
at
of
his
his
age.
career.
At his age, it's absolutely mind blowing. You love to see it, but. Not only will Hayward bring an effect to the rushing attack, which, of course, if we stop the running attack of the Lions, Goff is going to have to throw it to who?
TJ Hawkinson, Khalif Raymond.
That's about it.
I mean, they picked up Josh Reynolds off waivers, but he's not – I would assume he won't learn the playbook that quick.
The offense has literally no star power.
They don't.
At all.
The Lions don't have star power.
And no, obviously. They have literally zero – fame, to be real with you now.
I mean, dude, it's been 50-plus years since they were something.
Yeah, which kind of brings it back to the Steelers-Lions rivalry because the Lions traded Bobby Lane to the Steelers where Lane said the Lions will not win anything for 50 years, and they've only had one playoff, win, I think, since then?
Yeah, that was in 1958, and it's crazy because 1958 was when Bobby Lane was traded to the Steelers. That's when he said what he said about the Lions not winning anything in 50 years. 50 years later, 2008, the Lions would go on and be 0-16, and the Steelers would win Super Bowl 43.
That is nuts.
That is insane. That's mind-blowing.
And now you look at it, for the second time in franchise history, the Lions are 0-8. They're winless.
They are winless.
So this seems like they're going right down the same path as the 2008 season.
Yeah.
The Lions, man, they are just awful. They are the worst team in the league. They are winless for a reason. Could they have won a few games? Sure. Are they competitive? Yes, because they literally have nothing to lose at this point.
Absolutely, especially Dan Campbell, their head coach.
But that also comes with a point that don't underestimate the Lions, especially when it comes to the Steelers. We all know the resume. They play down the competition. We all expect it. We all see it. We've all felt it. And we are just anticipating another heartache.
Yeah, we're pretty much expecting it.
But I think we all know if we can pressure Goff makes mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty easy.
And you stop the run, I mean.
I think we walk out with 5 straight wins.
Absolutely. And the defense plays better. They pressure Goff secondary.
And speaking of that,
is much on point.
And speaking of that defense, man, it's crazy because they don't have a lot of turnovers on their belt this year. They have star guys, they have big names, but they don't have a lot of turnovers, specifically interceptions.
Yes.
And oddly, those 3 interceptions come from the 3 people you wouldn't expect them to. And I'm talking about Cameron Hayward, Terrell Edmunds, and James Pierre. I think it's time the big boys collect some stats themselves.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I'm talking Hayden. I'm talking Minka. Let's get Norwood his first pick.
I'll even say it. Devin Bush, get yourself your first pick of the year.
Yeah, Devin Bush, bro. What is happening with Devin Bush this year? I think that's a totally different topic, but he's for sure is going to have to step it up. He's going to have to absolutely, turn it around the second half of the season.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with Devin Bush, but
No, he's got to play better, most definitely, because even in this game, because I'm not going to underestimate Swift. I think Swift's a hell of a back. I do. But after this, the running backs that we got to face, Bush has got to be on point. So for this game, he's definitely going to have to step it up big time and show why we traded up to get this guy.
Yes. But I think it's time the defense, specifically the big names, start collecting themselves some stats, some interceptions. And this is the game that they can do it because Goff is awful under pressure. He's very turnover heavy. He still has yet to get a win without Sean McVay.
Yep.
And I think that continues.
I hope it continues.
I really do. Obviously, I'm expecting a win. I hope for a win. But I'm still expecting a heartache.
Yeah,
It is the Lions. They are competitive because they have nothing to lose at this point, but also because of the Steelers' resume.
Yeah.
You guys all know this.
And the Lions, I will say this year, they have been a very difficult team to go up against for some specific teams, like the Ravens, like the Vikings. Even the Rams, had a bit of trouble early on in their game. So, excuse me.
They definitely
So the Lions are going to be a tough team to go up against, but I'm still expecting a win. I'm expecting the bestest team to show up. I'm expecting the best team to show up because they need to.
Right.
They must. If they want to really show us why we are a great team, they got to have a convincing win. They have to.
No, because this is the game that they can actually make a true statement. Because heading into... After this game, which I don't want to get too ahead of that because obviously we just want to focus on one game at a time at this point.
Yes.
After the Lions game, it's one of the toughest stretches in the remaining NFL season.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm going to call it the start of who we really are because it'll truly show who the fuck the Pittsburgh Steelers are.
Yep.
This season.
So Steelers go out there at home against the winless Lions and make it convincing. Show us why you are a hell of a team. Show us why you deserve first place in AFC North.
I don't know what to expect from the offense because, it's the Steelers' offense.
Yeah, you just never know.
But regarding the Steelers' defense, I am expecting a pretty solid game. So one of their best games of the year. Because they don't really have a lot to go up against. And, again, Goff is awful. Especially under pressure. And we all know what Watt can bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Hayward's healthy. On the injury report, Buggs was full the last 2 days.
Yeah.
So we should be able to get most of these good guys back.
So just eat up Goff.
Which is a prominent aspect. Exactly. Just get to Goff. Let's see. I'm seeing some questions about, do you think we see Banner Sunday? I don't know.
That's actually something I've been wanting to talk about. I actually forgot all about Zach Banner because he's not on the field. And it's crazy because we paid him this much money and we extended him after an ACL tear into which he sustained before Devin Bush. But yet Devin Bush was able to play the first game of preseason. Banner hasn't even hit the field yet.
No, and he only played 2 offensive drives, which was versus the Lions, actually.
In preseason.
But Banner's been a healthy and active last 3 weeks.
Which I don't understand. You paid him this much money and you extended him to be the starting right tackle.
As that's what they were anticipating, him to be healthy by week 1.
And
he wasn't.
And they activated him off IR.
So, honestly, at this point, it's like he's just expensive depth. I would welcome Banner to the football field. I don't know if he should start because he's, I would imagine, to be a little bit rusty.
Very rusty.
But I'd gladly ease him into the offense a little bit, get some goal line formations going. Maybe he pulls a Robert Hunt, for fuck's sake.
No, why not get number 72 eligible, man?
I'm just saying, but do we see Banner this week? In my opinion, I don't think so. I think he's going to be another healthy and active.
I have to agree with Dan.
I think they really like who they got with Dan Moore and Chucks, and they like Hegg being the swing guy.
And just with the communication with the offensive line right now, I can understand why the Steelers wouldn't want to screw that up.
Right.
But it still wouldn't hurt to activate Banner as a backup at start, to ease him in.
That's what I do.
I mean, we'll see what happens Sunday. If he's inactive, then I just don't know anymore about Banner.
Me neither. I'm mind-boggled of why they signed him, why they paid him so much when he only had 2 career starts, and the 1 start he didn't even finish the game due to injury. So
yeah. Unless they want to wait till the long stretch of games to get him ready to make sure he's fully healthy, but since you activate him off IR, just get him on the field.
Obviously.
Simple as that. You already deal with Anthony McFarland.
It's the perfect time. But even last week, McFarland was healthy and active. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the Steelers are doing right now when it comes to Banner and McFarland, but maybe they can get involved. Maybe they'll be active. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see what happens, man, for sure. I agree. We need to target Washington more. I don't know why he's not being targeted. This is the game for him to do so. He will be the number 2 opposite of Johnson. He needs to see the ball more.
Yeah, he does. What's up with my throat today?
No clue, man.
Wow.
Have you heard anything about Tuitt? Ask Cold Steel.
Shout out to Cold Steel, man.
No, I nothing about Tuitt.
I haven't heard no updates from Tuitt. Not in weeks.
Nothing.
And it's starting to get to it's getting to a point for me, and I'm sure for Dan, that I don't know if he's even going to be able to play this season at all.
Although, I mean, there was speculation from Moses here that said Tuitt debut. I haven't heard nothing.
I mean, he has yet to come back to practice completely, and Steelers haven't sent out a tweet or an awareness.
No, he hasn't had his 21-day window.
No, so not yet.
And
I figured he would have gotten it, 2 weeks ago after the bye, but he hasn't.
No, because we all anticipated him to be back by week 4, which was the Packers game. Like, okay, maybe they're waiting until after the bye. Here he still is on IR and hasn't got the 21-day window open yet. So I don't know when Tuitt's going to come back. I don't know if he will come back. At this point, I think he's out for the rest of the year. And
if that's the case, when I think, at the same time I think about it, he's probably still dealing with what happened this offseason with the loss of his brother suddenly in the hit and run. And apparently, I think he got a little overweight due to the effects of losing his brother. So I mean, if he has to miss a year out of football, I can totally understand it. Just make sure you're good mentally, physically. Make sure your emotions are in check.
Yeah, there's things larger than football,
of course. So I just hope Tuitt is doing well. I really do.
Of course. Brendan says, do you think Deontay is like a Santonio Holmes or an AB? He's more of a Santonio Holmes to me.
Santonio Holmes.
He has AB's route running, but Holmes is, I'd say, I don't know, what could you say? Speed, hands,
features, I guess. Like everything just about as what Holmes had, Johnson definitely has.
Because no one's in Antonio Brown.
But I think Johnson does have that AB potential. He's just not hitting it yet. But it's going to take time for him to hit it because it took AB time to get to where he was.
Right.
So
Ray ran a 4.540 and Anthony Miller ran a 4.3940. I want to see him at punt returner. Does Anthony Miller have experience as a kick returner?
I actually think he does. Now, after Ray McLeod's mess up, and he hasn't really done anything anyway at return specialists. Maybe they want to get Anthony Miller's feet wet in special teams and see how he is as a returner. Maybe challenge Ray for a bit.
They could do that. I will also throw this guy's name out. I know he has some muffing problems, but if Ray's issues at punt returner continue, they could bring up Steven Sims.
Yeah, former football team player.
They could bring him up because he's very like Ray. He's speedy. He can be used in a lot of ways where he'll produce on the field and pre-snap motion, end arounds, screen, stuff like that. Obviously, as a returner.
Right.
So he can do pretty much everything Ray can do as well. So if Ray's issues continue to happen from a returning standpoint, then we might have to bring him up. Although he does have muffing issues, from what I've heard.
Yeah. But no, I'd be interested, and I'd be all in with Miller getting the opportunity at return specialist.
Could, but I'm anticipating him definitely being brought up or elevated for this week.
Yeah,
as he should.
I always liked Anthony Miller. I thought he had a lot of potential coming out of college.
Yeah.
I mean, when you were with the Bears, with that offense,
God bless you. He's handcuffed.
Exactly.
Bengals Report 18 says, better take care of business after watching the Dolphins beat the Ravens. You got to play great every week. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree as well.
It's a time it's this week's the time to show it, bro. Real shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Clutchbox needs because he has Najee and he needs Swift in fantasy too. As long it's a PPR league, he can get 10 catches but 0 touchdowns. That's cool with me because I have him in one of my other leagues.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of that, man, Kamara's out this week, so fuck me.
Yeah, who you got? Boston Scott,
and Brandon Bolden.
Oh, good Lord, man, I feel so sorry for you.
I don't know, man.
I'm sorry. My goodness.
We should have at least 5 sacks in this one. And 3 turnovers, says outside Steelers fan. Yes, I think it's the game where the defense needs to actually show up this time.
Yeah, I agree.
They need to make big defense plays.
Have a make this game like the Jaguars game last year. Absolute dominance.
We haven't had a dominating victory since that game.
Yeah. So I think it's about time we're a little overdue for one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like, come on.
TJ Watt will sack Jared Goff 6 times, 2 forced fumbles with 3 interceptions. Those are maddening stats, bro.
Hey, if there's one guy to do it, it sure as hell is TJ Watt.
Of course. We got some score predictions. Lions 3, the Steelers 36. Steelers 27, the Lions 10. I'm still going with 26-22.
Yeah, what was my score prediction? I can never remember my score predictions. Can you bring it up quick?
Your score prediction was third. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yeah.
23-17.
Yeah. Yeah, I can still see that, yeah.
We should blow out the Lions. If not, worry me. Yeah, I know. It's the Lions. Like, yeah, we say, oh, well, they're competitive. They have nothing to lose. They're not to be underestimated.
It's like
it's still the Lions.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what have they done?
They haven't beaten us. And shout out to Still Maine, because in his preview, he said this, and I didn't even know, but he said that the Lions haven't beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh since 1956.
Jesus Christ, I highly doubt any of us were born at that time. Our parents weren't even born at that time. Like, my God.
No.
My God.
The Rams got away with robbery. If you're talking about the OBJ shit, that does absolutely nothing for the Rams. OBJ is a non-factor in anything nowadays. That's just me.
No.
I think OBJ's shit. I think he's not as good as he used to be. Was he a playmaker? Obviously. Is he anymore? Fuck no.
I was actually surprised that he went to a team like the Rams with the weapons that Stafford already has, compared to what Aaron Rodgers has in Green Bay. All he has is Devontae Adams. And they lost Robert Tonyan for the year due to a torn ACL.
But why the fuck are you going to leave Cleveland, where you're supposed to be their number 1, just to go to the Rams and be their number 4? It makes no fucking sense.
He could have went to Green Bay. And I think Devontae Adams was talking to him. He said, you have a home here.
You could have went to Green Bay. You could have went to New England to resurrect your career. But instead,
you could have went to the Raiders, dude.
Instead, he's going to Kevin Durant his way to his one-catch resume.
I mean, I will say I did pick up OBJ in fantasy, but that's because I needed depth. There was no other guy on the waiver wire that looked good in depth-wise, and OBJ was there. So, I don't know, maybe it's a hidden gem for me.
I don't know
why. I don't know.
I don't know why everyone keeps trying to make a big deal out of OBJ. Like, he's not that good no more.
No, he's not.
not.
Is he with a better team? Absolutely. Is he with a better quarterback and coach? Absolutely. Could that benefit him? Maybe, but to what extent? OBJ's really not all that anymore.
Not in my opinion. That's just me, though. I can't believe we about lost to the Bears and the refs bailed us out, laughing my ass off. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The refs gave us 3 free points with that Cassius Marsh taunting call.
They shouldn't have. And I gotta say, that taunting penalty, it has to go away. It needs to freaking...
That, and they need to fucking, like, open it up a little bit on the roughing the passer.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching the Dolphins-Ravens game, and there were 2 roughing the passer penalties on...
Lamar Jackson.
On Lamar Jackson. It was the same drive. The first one, yeah, he literally dropped all his weight on Lamar, but that's just textbook tackling, motherfucker.
Yeah, and the guy was
because he's a fucking quarterback. Oh my God.
Yeah, and the guy,
it's not okay.
The guy was already forcing his body weight on top of him, and by the time he hit Lamar literally just threw it. So it's like, what was the defender supposed to do? Just hug him and hold him?
And of course, the second one was just absolutely just ridiculous. Like, I can't even describe it.
He hit his shoulder. He hit his shoulder. He put his arm up and just tapped his shoulder. I'm like, bro, like, are you kidding me? Like, I swear to God, dude, the refs and the penalties.
You might as well just put fucking flags around their waist at this point.
Dude, the way that the NFL orchestrates these penalties or has a limit to these penalties is killing the NFL. It's killing football, and it's giving the refs more power in today's games, to which helps the teams fucking win. Instead of winning the old-fashioned, natural way.
It's sickening. It's sickening, man.
Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, we won the game against the Bears, but that's not how I want to win. I feel bad for Cassius Marsh.
Especially, like, when you know it's going to happen to us at some point.
Yeah, it's like, dude, this penalty's definitely going to bite us in the ass one time.
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee it. Because it's going to happen. We got how many games left? 7, 8 games left?
Something like that.
It's bound to happen at least one time, right?
Could be in the it could be in the playoffs.
One big play happens, big play Clay could do something. He gets a little too excited, and then the fucking bullshit flag is thrown, and it's taunting, and that takes us 15 yards back. It's like, bro, he's in the fucking moment. He's got the emotions running through him. Like, what are you supposed to do? He made a big play. What do you expect him? Just stand there like a mannequin?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, come on, man. Like, bro, you're ruining football. You're ruining the NFL. You're giving the refs more power. Knock it off.
This league's a joke, man.
It is.
Everything that they do is a joke nowadays.
I swear to God, like, these penalties happen to teams that I don't even cheer for, and I want to throw my remote at the TV because it's bullshit.
It is.
I'm not just a Steelers fan. I'm a football fan. I want to watch football. And what I'm seeing with these penalties is not football. It's not. Not to me.
Not the shit I grew up watching.
No.
Banner is healthy. They just don't want to mess with the chemistry with the young guys. I agree with that.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I'm not saying start Banner. I just don't know why he's healthy and active after you pay him this much.
Yeah, like $9 million or something.
For 2 years, yeah. So you're talking 4.5 a season.
And dude, I mean, for a guy that's not even playing, that's too much if you ask me.
Hell yeah.
Least you could do is back Chucks up for a bit. Something happens to Chucks, put Banner in there, or just rotate, or have him as an extra tight end.
They must like Haig too much then.
I don't know.
Whenever Banner comes back and he gets hurt again, we need to cut him. At this point, I'm free to cut him now if he's just gonna sit on the bench.
Yeah, simple as that. I agree.
And I like Banner. I love his charisma.
But if you're not gonna go on the field, I mean, it's time to go. Sorry. Chad
says, "What's up, SteelTwins? What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, Chad?
Do y'all think McFarland will be active? He should. Otherwise, who's our number 2? Fucking Kalen Ballage, who can only get like a yard. Benny Snell.
I would hope McFarland's inactive because I see much more potential in McFarland than Snell and Ballage, obviously.
Clearly. Especially if they use him right.
You get a nice speed back to complement Najee Harris, who's a truck runner.
Right.
Like, try to get that dynamic going, man. But because I don't want to see Benny Snell running it on 2nd and 19.
No.
Because that's just stupid. I don't think he should run it in general on 2nd and long, but I don't want to see Snell on the field anymore, period.
No.
I'm done with Snell.
He's a waste of roster spot. Mad513 says Sexton, or whatever his name was. Oh, yeah, Matthew Sexton.
Oh, yeah.
Is he on the practice squad? Did we sign him back? I forgot.
That I don't know. I know he made a great play, but then he kind of cost himself the roster spot because he muffed. I think it was against the Panthers.
Yeah.
Where he made like a stupid mistake or decision.
Yeah, that pretty much sealed his fate, but
I don't know if he's on the practice squad or not.
We just have no luck at kick returner. No fucking luck.
Not since AB.
Or I'll even go farther than that. Randall L.
Yeah.
God, we have no luck at returner, man.
Nope.
Just none. All Ravens fans need to know is 1-3. Chad says Steelers 27-24 versus the Lions.
I can actually see it being that close. I can see Boswell.
I don't see the Lions scoring that many points with that offense, especially with Williams out, but who knows?
I mean,
who knows?
Anything's possible. I don't know. Maybe another special teams mistake happens.
Yeah.
Potentially. I don't know.
Kirby Pooh Bear says, "Hey guys, your favorite Patriots fan is here. See, Cam Newton went back to the Panthers. For me, wish him the best, but you guys could have had him in your team and kicked Big Ben to the curb. That was never going to happen. I didn't want Cam Newton. I do wish Cam Newton the best.
I think he could definitely help the Panthers in some aspects. He knows the team. He knows some of the coaches.
I hope this is a resurrection for him. I really do.
But him in a Steelers scheme, Steelers uniform, it was never going to work.
No, and they were never going to bench Ben.
Listen, man, guys his style just don't work out.
Not with us.
They never have, they never will. I don't think they ever will, if I'm going to be honest. They always like their pocket passing type of players.
Obviously.
Cam Newton's not that. He's a scrambler. And that's perfect for the Panthers.
Although I think with Canada in check now, we might be switching up a little bit soon.
That could be. Maybe slowly, definitely.
Depends who we get, though, because,
But for this
I'm
year,
just saying.
But for this year, I mean, Ben was never going to get benched no matter what.
No, but
this is more likely his final ride, his one last ride. We're not benching him.
Hell no. And that's kind of unfortunate.
But hey, best of luck to Cam, for real.
Of course.
I'm sure it's a great reunion in Carolina.
I hope it's a resurrection for him. John Walker, the real Cat America with a $4.99 super chat says, "How's it going, Twins? Steelers on top of the AFC North after this week. Who would have thought after week 4 sitting at 1-3? Don't count 7 out ever." You're not wrong there.
No,
and
you're not
I've
wrong.
been the victim. I've been so silly of counting them out before, and in a way I still am doing it now. But I'll give credit to Ben, man. I'll give credit to the Steelers team. They were 1-3, and then they won 2 straight before the bye, and they sat at 3-3. They were at last at the bye. And now they've won 4 straight, could be 5 straight come Sunday, and they could sit at top of the AFC North.
Yeah, got to give the Steelers tons of credit. After starting 0-3, 1-3, it did not look promising whatsoever. And you couldn't really blame us at the time. Lost 3 straight, and those 3 teams at the time led their respective divisions. And it goes to show, the type of team that we are, or at least back at that time, we can't really compete with the top guys, the top teams, But right now, I will give the Steelers credit. They are a tough team. They battle hard, and I know they continue to will. Even when they barely escape with a victory, they fight their asses off.
Especially like when they almost choke leads and stuff like that, like they've been doing the last few weeks. They let the Seahawks come back and send us to overtime. They almost let the Broncos come back.
Yes, listen, that type of stuff I don't want to see, but I will give the Steelers credit. Obviously, they fight. They don't give up.
They do, but I'm also in the aspect of like, if they perform like that, or if specific aspects of the team perform the way they do against superior competition, then there's going to be no chance of coming back.
Exactly. Especially with a 39-year-old Ben that is very limited right now.
That's my concern. This is why
that is my concern too.
Sunday we need to get a convincing win, and next week versus the Chargers will be the start of who we really are.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Steelers fight, but they have to be more convincing. That's really all I ask.
Yeah.
Against the Lions.
Colt says depth. You didn't pick him up for depth.
Yes, I did. Now, listen, man, Josh K., huge shout out to him. He needed a wide receiver, all right? And he wanted Deontay Johnson. He was willing to give me Lamar Jackson. And Josh K., I thank you for giving me Lamar Jackson. He actually helped me win this past week, which, by the way, huge shout out to General Thompson. I was able to win, although you beat me by 1 point.
Oh, shit. Did I beat Dictate, or did the points fuck me over?
Did you win? Because I found out.
I did, so.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well, I won. I don't know how. I literally lost by 1 point because Sonny Michel caught the touchdown at the end of the Sunday Night Football game. And I lost by exactly 1 point, but for some reason, I guess ESPN Fantasy took like 4 points away from him, allowing me to win. But because I lost Johnson for Lamar, all I have right now is DK and Chase. Everybody else is Depp. Because I got Emmanuel Sanders.
All he needs is a flex option.
And Marvin Jones, but I wanted another receiver. So I chose Odell. And he was available, so I said, you know what, he could be decent depth.
Uh-huh.
I'm being serious. If he turns out great, then all freaking right. Cool. But right now, he's depth.
OBJ went to the Rams for the bright lights and rodeo drive. Guy's a poser. No way he was going to freeze his nuts off in Little, Wisconsin. OBJ's a fucking bum, man.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be real. Let's see. With Claypool out, time to beef it with the 2 tight end set, add in Derek and let Harris batter ram. I agree.
Oh, yeah.
Rock to the Naj. Shout out to Pittsburgh Dad.
Yep.
Hey, Dictate. Speaking of Dictate, he's in the building. Says, yo, what's good, boys?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
How's your guys' Friday night so far? My Friday was awful because work kicked my ass. But, hey, we're here talking with you guys now. Are we going to sign a wide receiver on free agency? Possibly for depth. Because if I'm looking at it right now, the only people that we're going to have under contract in terms of receivers next year will be Johnson, Claypool. I think that's it.
Yeah, because Washington's a projected free agent.
And
Juju's a projected
I'm
free
confident
agent.
Washington's leaving. Juju might be back on a cheap deal. Other than that, I don't know. Ray might be back. I don't know. Anthony Miller maybe, since he'll be on the practice squad, he'll get a reserve future contract.
More than likely, yeah. I mean, I can definitely see us signing at least a depth guy and then possibly going into the draft. Even if we resign James Washington or Juju, I can still see us drafting a receiver early. I can.
Specifically, Jahan Dotson from Penn State.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I'm big on Dotson, man.
Oh, hell yeah. The Bears, plus I'd rather have a lot more nitty Lions. I mean, seeing what Freiermuth has done for us, bring all the nitty Lions over.
Right?
Even Joey Porter Jr.
Like,
just saying.
Yeah, come on. Like, dude, the family ties right there. I mean, after what Joey Porter Sr. did with us.
Make it
Helped us
happen.
in the 05 run.
And you know the Steelers love to double dip in the draft.
Yeah, they've done it for like 5-6 straight years.
Get it done.
Come on, man.
I think we got a mock draft going, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
we got
just saying.
something brewing. Yeah, it's a little teaser. Whenever we launch one out. I don't know when that will be, but hey, that's a teaser.
Yeah. The Bears lined up offside so many times that the ref stopped calling it. Same thing with their offense. So many false starts that they stopped calling those as well. Dude, the right tackle had so many false starts, like it was ridiculous, but they didn't call them.
It just goes to show the refs are terrible. In general.
Terrible all around the league, man.
They are so bad, man.
Najee Harris was also limited in practice, so are we sitting him too? No, he was a full participant today.
And he'll be good to go.
Yes, thankfully.
Thankfully.
Banner has done more press interviews than NFL snaps. Jesus Christ, Steelers freak. That is savage. But you're not wrong.
No, he's not. I mean, he's done more pictures in Steelers PJs than he has on the field.
Jesus God.
Am I wrong? I mean,
no. Ravens' performance versus Miami was awful. If Greg Roman gets fired, that will remind me of the Steelers firing Fichtner. He's just as bad, because I forget what quarter it was. You guys ran it on a second and very long. I'm like, wow, did Fichtner visit Miami? Because I believe the game was in Miami. But
yeah,
you guys' offense sucks with that dude. Greg Roman needs to get out of there.
Yeah, he's just not. I mean, I'm surprised Lamar's able to do what he can with that guy.
Right. Even though like Lamar, like, I ain't gonna lie, there's been a few times where I've watched Lamar, I'm like, all right, that's a quarterback. But he's so inconsistent.
It's very, dude.
He misses targets. He overthrows targets.
Yeah.
He just runs the ball on 3rd and 20 instead of like, bro, you're not going anywhere. Your best chance is to fucking throw it.
Yeah.
Stop being fancy.
Yeah, like, I have to be honest. I feel like at times Lamar tries to be too flashy. Instead of just getting the right play done. He thinks he can do it all himself. It's like, Lamar, it's not like that. Like, you got to stop being flashy, and do what you got to do to actually help your team win.
And it's not like his receivers are awful. I mean, Brown has stepped up a little bit. I mean, he kind of had a pretty poor game last night, but Rashad Bateman's done well since he's been back from injury.
He's got Mark Andrews as a hell of a tight end.
You got check down guys and like Devonta Freeman and Bell.
It's just Lamar's very inconsistent with not only his running ability at times, but his passing.
Yeah.
And his decision making too. Like, I remember there was one play where like there was 2 Dolphins surrounding him. And he easily could have like thrown it like really high above his receiver to throw it away. But instead he kept a hold of the ball and tried to run away from those 2. But it's like he's surrounded. It's like, Lamar, what are you doing? Just get rid of the thing.
He thinks he's Michael Vick, man.
Then ain't nobody Michael Vick.
Washington is always a mystery to me. I guess the coaches know more negative about him than what I see. I think it's just more of a scheme aspect. They play Ray more because it just fits Canada's scheme. I see a guy that should get more reps just because he's fucking better, because he's one of our best guys in terms of actually catching the ball.
At least we feel like that's the case for Washington. I mean, Washington,
I hope this is the game he actually gets fed this week.
If there's one game that he really needs to step up and shine and show off, it's definitely this game.
It better be.
He better get more. If he doesn't get more playing time, then I'm really going to question, like, whose feelings did he hurt? Like, what's going on? Did he not? What? Like, what's going on?
I don't know, man. Who else is scared as hell this week? Everyone.
I'm excited but scared. I shouldn't be.
I am so terrified.
I shouldn't be, but it's what this team does to all of us.
I am so terrified, bro. Like, I shouldn't be. I remember back then, like, oh, we're going to get a win. Oh, that's confidence, you know? And now I'm going to this game a little more, like,
nervous.
Scared as shit. On the edge of my seat.
It's like, yeah, you suck, but it's like, but we don't do good against guys that suck.
No.
I don't know why.
Austin says, let's go Steelers. I will be at the game Sunday. Anyone else going? We're not. We're going to be at home watching the game, but hope you enjoy yourself, man.
You have a blast, man. You have a blast, and hopefully Steelers get the win for you.
Exactly. Who do you guys think is going to be the next quarterback for the Steelers? If it's not a veteran free agent, my guy right now is Kenny Pickett. The Pickett's in. I'm sticking to that.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback class, it's got a lot of guys, but not a lot of franchise caliber guys. As of right now, Pickett, not immediately as a franchise guy, but I think he could definitely work his way there. Like, Pickett has been shining all year.
I've just been impressed of his progression. His
absolutely.
5th year, and he just grows.
Like, dude, he's got like 30-some touchdowns already and only 3 picks.
And it's not like he has all these big names.
He really doesn't.
No. He has, what was it, Tazir Mack, what's his name, Jordan Addison, I think. I mean, that's pretty much about it that I can think of right now.
Yeah, and the thing with Pickett, not only is he a nice passer, but he can even scramble at times.
If he needs to. He's not a run-heavy guy. He's not a run-first guy. But if he has to run the ball, I mean,
he'll get the play going, and that's what I can. That's the type of quarterback I like.
Yeah.
I really a good pocket passer, but a guy that can evade pressure and run the ball if need be.
Yeah.
Pickett's probably our guy right now.
But Jesse says, do you think we go with a rookie next year or a vet at quarterback? I think Tomlin's more so going to target a veteran.
Yeah.
Who that is, I have no clue.
But
we have scenarios, we have dreams, but I don't know if that's likely yet.
I don't know. We could definitely go with a veteran. I expect a veteran because I don't think Tomlin's going to risk starting a rookie early. Tomlin's never liked starting a rookie early, unless it was necessary, like a Najee or even a Pat Fryermuth.
That's about it.
But a veteran, that could be Rudolph, since he's right now the only guy under contract for next year, the only quarterback under contract, or we go out our way and sign a guy, and maybe that same offseason we do draft a rookie so that he can marinate and develop behind that veteran.
Right.
Maybe. I could see that.
I don't know. Man, next year's going to be very investing.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Been a fan for a few years, but what do you guys do for work? We just chuck boxes around.
Yeah, we're package handlers.
Yes, so that's about it. Peak season's coming up, bro. It's gonna be a pain in the ass.
I'm not.
This month has already been.
I'm not that excited.
It's this whole month has already been a pain in the ass. We ain't even hit Black Friday yet.
No, we're 2 weeks away from that.
And what I mean by chucking boxes, of course, I mean I'm joking. Or am I?
Yeah, I mean, we'll take care of your packages. Don't worry, we'll get them. You know.
Yeah.
We'll protect them. We'll load them up in the trucks and get them to you. So that's our job.
I can't guarantee they'll be in one piece, but they'll be in the trucks.
I'll admit if something pissed me off, like a scanner or a box is in my way, then I apologize. If you see a hole in your box, I apologize, but you can't blame me. I mean, warehousing can be a bitch sometimes. Mm-hmm. But I will say it does pay good. I can't deny that.
Yeah, especially with Peak, man. That extra that double pay on Sundays.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, hey, I don't know if you're watching. Dylan Andre, all right, motherfucker, you need to come back for Peak. I told you, I texted you, bro. Hey, first first case is on me.
You hear that?
Come back.
He's willing to.
You can have that top pulling spot, all right? You can have that top pulling spot.
Hey, by the way.
You can do E-regs. That's all we ask.
By the way, I just dropped my coaster. You have to call me Nighthawk.
That's a sick mug. I'm jealous you have that.
I mean, it was the only one at the adult store at the mall a few months back, actually.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I got to get it because if I don't get it, I'm going to regret it. So I decided to get it. And, yeah, it's an awesome cup. It's my main cup.
It's a sick cup.
And huge shout out to Step Brothers. Funny movie. Probably my favorite comedy.
Probably one of the greatest comedies of all time. Do you guys think we will get Deshaun Watson next year? Shit, that's my pipe dream.
I honestly don't know. I really don't. I got to grab my coaster. Hold on.
Jackson will be fed plenty of grass by Watt. Yes, he will, because Jackson doesn't have a good resume against the Steelers defense.
That is a fact.
Speaking of the draft, I think we definitely need to go corner and O-line this time. I don't think we will have a high pick for quarterback. What do you think? I would totally not draft a corner for obvious reasons. And it's not because corner isn't a need. It obviously is. We can't draft corner. I am staying away from that position. I'm making a splash.
It's either we can't develop corners or we draft the wrong freaking guy, which we have.
Yes. We're not going to mention his name.
No.
O-line, if it's an interior guy like a center, I'm open to that. If it's for depth, then sure, because I don't think the tackles can get any younger. Well,
Yeah,
personally,
I agree.
I don't think this line should get much younger.
No, we need some veteran aspects on the line right now.
Unless you're going like an interior guy, like a Tyler Lindenbaum from Iowa, to move Green to left guard and Dotson to right, then sure, I'm up for that.
Absolutely.
But
As far as tackles go, you definitely got to get a veteran in there.
yeah, are there some good tackles this year? Sure, but I think we need to make a splash at tackle as well.
Yeah.
We need that veteran aspect, specifically at right tackle. I'll give Dan Moore a few more years.
Yeah, I will too. But right tackle, most definitely, because Banner's not the long-term solution, especially if he's going to keep being inactive. Definitely go out your way and get a tackle.
Right.
A good one.
Lamar is Vic on steroids. Vic was never a good NFL passer either. I'm not going to entirely disagree, but I'm also going to...
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Lamar can launch the ball, but
Vic had a cannon.
yeah, I don't think he can really do it to the extent that Vic did. Like, Vic could throw that freaking thing. He could launch, like, his deep ball to Deshaun Jackson.
And he wasn't the most accurate either, but he could fucking cannon that shit.
Yeah.
And I have a sweet spot for Vic because that comeback he made, or not comeback, I guess it was a comeback.
No, it was a comeback, yeah, against the Chargers.
Against the Chargers on Monday night.
I swear to God, every now and then I just remember, like, wow, Michael Vick.
Was a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Yes.
And I won his jersey.
Like, what? Huh?
Yeah.
You serious?
I'm in the mood to, get, like...
You want to get a number 2 Michael Vick jersey?
Fuck yeah. Just like I want to get a number 34 D'Angelo Williams jersey. Well, I'm thinking about getting a Willie Parker jersey.
Well, Willie Parker, I can understand. D-Will, I can understand.
I have sweet spots for that.
I understand that. I do, but, like, damn, Vic.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, yeah, to each his own. If you want to do it, go on and do it. I mean, I still got to figure out what jersey I need to get next. I mean, I've been thinking.
Yeah. Well, I think we can all guarantee we're getting Frymouth at some point.
Yes.
Are you excited to see our teams play on December 5th, says Elias, who's a Ravens fan? Of course. I'm just surprised to get our first meeting is that late.
Usually it's not the case.
Yeah.
It's like a game before our first our first meeting is before the
bye.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say. I can't talk today.
Obviously. Jesse says, I would love for us to get Pickett and maybe a vet like Jimmy G. I'm up and down with Jimmy G. I mean, he's a good gap guy, but that's about it.
I mean, I could see us possibly getting Jimmy G. I wouldn't mind him if he were to be a gap guy. Maybe that's all we are looking for, maybe.
I would not be surprised if we just stick with Mason and draft a quarterback, and then Mason's the gap guy.
I can actually see that. Save us some money. Use that money to get a tackle and a corner, maybe.
We extended him for a reason.
Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Maybe just keep Dobbs, for backup reasons, or Haskins for backup reasons.
Right.
And still draft a quarterback, maybe.
I want Sam Howell is a Ben 2.0. I wouldn't give him that much praise. I keep hearing everyone says he's a Baker Mayfield. I wouldn't insult him like that. I like Sam Howell.
Oh, yeah.
From North Carolina, I really do. And I know he's having a pretty down year, but you also got to think, man, he lost, like, literally every single one of his targets due to the draft. De'Ame Brown, Daz Newsome, Michael Carter, Javonte Williams. He lost all his fucking targets due to the draft.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck you expect Howell to do? But I like Howell.
No, I think Howell's a nice quarterback. I do.
The veteran starting will be Ben before Rudolph. Ben needs to go after this year, to be real with you. Lions have a hard time this week outside, no dome, cooler temp. There is a chance of rain. At least their fans will not be booing them, except in Detroit.
Yeah, there's going to be a bit of rain. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
That
worries me a little more. Although they should be used to it at times.
Exactly.
There was some rain at the Pitt game last night. The surface got churned up. Ground staff has a lot of work. Field was resodded. Is there heavy rain forecast Sunday? Could make it tricky. If so, nervous me. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say it'd be like another Dolphins game where it was like all muddy and wet, and then we only won by 3 points.
No,
but
nothing's gonna be like that.
But I mean, it's definitely going to be a sloppy game. I can
I
can absolutely see something like that.
I mean, I'm glad you mentioned that. Pittsburgh weather. Let's see. On Sunday, I want Sunday, not today.
Well, just click the Sunday.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Okay. So, oh shit, precipitation's 80%.
Oh, what time of the day is that? Go to like noon. Just hit the noon, 12.
What are you talking about?
Hit the 12 right there. You can click it. There you go.
Oh, precipitation around 12 is 24.
But with it raining hard early, it could still affect it. You know what I mean?
Precipitation increases throughout the day, but I don't know. The wind's 10 miles an hour, so that might have an effect.
It could, definitely.
I didn't know that.
That just makes it even more challenging.
Yeah. You guys work together, you enjoy that, or get annoyed with each other? Jesus Christ, we get annoyed all the time.
I mean, it's probably one of the reasons why.
We work on separate belts, thankfully.
Which is actually, side by side to each other. But
although, honestly, I don't know. Because I think if me and Rob were on the same belt, I mean, both belts survive with each of us on each of our individual belts.
Yeah.
But if we were on the same belt together, man, I mean, we got that shit in the bag.
Oh,
if
absolutely.
If a door's getting hit, hey, put us both in there. We got that shit good. But there'll be times, like, I would go over to his belt and help him. And, like, he's, like, mad. He's pushing boxes.
Well, it's because you keep freaking, like, rushing me because you're done with work and I'm still cleaning up.
No, I'm talking about when I help you in the trucks during the shift.
Oh, it's not all the time.
You're, like, zoned and focused. Like, I'm trying to get a conversation, and you're just, like, not talking.
Well, listen, when I'm working, I'm working. I'm trying to get the work done.
Take shit too seriously.
It's not taking it seriously. I'm just getting it done. When I'm in the zone, you don't fuck with me. I'm working. I'm loading these boxes. That's how I work. That's my mentality. That's how I am.
See, I also have music playing in the trucks.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't listen to music.
Which I don't know how the fuck that's possible. I need something.
Well, it would be one of our pickers.
Oh my god,
who has a radio, or one of the guys on the E-Reg belt that has a radio. So I just listen to that.
But I'd go nuts if I didn't have no noise.
Well, you're used to that.
You're
used to listening to music. I'm not, so I just move around.
Cold Steel. Good shit, my man.
What do you say?
Cold Steel with a little cheap plug. Just reminding folks, all new at SteelTwins merch on SteelTwins.com. Not just all new SteelTwins merch, all new Cold Steel merch. That sounds cool to say, man.
Very cool to say.
In fact, let me get that shit popped up right here.
There we go.
You got a lot of shit, my boy.
There we go.
There it is.
Boom!
SteelYinjers.com. Official merch site for Cold Steel and SteelTwins. Cold Steel with the name change added some Cold Steel merch. You can get that at SteelYinjers.com. But you can also get SteelTwins merch, or even the new Youth t-shirt. Comes in all sizes you can think of. Looks great, man. Gotta get myself one for sure.
Absolutely, man. But that's SteelYinjers.com. Get your merch today for Cold Steel, SteelTwins merch, SteelYinjers.com.
I'm glad you put that in, Cold Steel. Good cheap plug, man.
Very.
Speaking of, man, I can't wait for tomorrow, bro. We're gonna be hanging with Cold Steel, watching A-Dub full gear, bro. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited.
Hangman needs to win that title, bro.
Oh, dude, you know he is. You think AEW's going to do that to us? You think they're going to tease for
they better not.
Unless, I'm just going to throw it out there. Unless Hangman loses, but Wyndham debuts.
No, not to Omega. Don't push him like that too fast.
I don't know. I mean, don't you want like a big pop or something?
Okay, but you can do that like after the Malachi match.
Actually, you know what?
Because we're having Bryan Danielson versus Miro. One of those two are going to be number one contender. How the fuck are you going to have Wyndham attack Omega or Hangman?
I'll make a statement. I mean, then again, if you're
gonna
attacking the champion, then you're making a statement that you want the title. So,
and then you're going to have to give them a title match, and you're not going to take the title off any of those guys.
No, you're not going to rush it to Wyndham. Not immediately. So, yeah, I mean, I agree. You know, after the Malachi and Andrade versus Cody and Pac match.
I don't know. I don't know if he debuts, man. He might just take a break from wrestling.
You know, with the matches, I don't know. Like, what match or what time would he debut tomorrow?
Maybe us fans just got to take a break from these surprises and just acknowledge the card and not focus on, oh, my God, who's going to show up?
Yeah, because, I mean, I will say this about AEW. Lately, they've done a lot of surprises, which I don't mind. I really don't, but, you know, it'd be nice to cool it down a bit. And like you said, just focus on the pay-per-view, focus on the matches, and focus on the talent they got right now.
That's just, yeah.
I think there will definitely come a time when Wyndham for sure goes to AEW. Could very well happen like at the end of the year, the final episode of the year.
Could be.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
What about Cam Sutton? What about him? Are you talking about how because I'm anticipating Hayden to leave this year. So yeah, Sutton would be our number 1, but he's not a number 1.
No, he's not. Definitely not.
So we're gonna need a corner next year, and I'm not drafting a corner.
No, I'll pass on that. Sign a guy, definitely.
Hey, Twins, how yins doing? We're doing great, man. How are you?
Doing awesome.
On a Friday night, man. Special edition of SteelTwins Saturday night because we have family obligations tomorrow. Maybe we go best player available no matter the position of our first round pick, says Jason. Interesting. That might happen. Who that would be, I don't know because I don't know where we're going to draft yet.
I think it all depends on who we lose in the offseason, really.
Yeah, because we're going to have a ton of cap to play with, although, sure, most of that's going to go to Minka, rightfully so. But even when we were in cap hell at the beginning of last year's offseason or this past offseason,
we still found ways to finesse the cap and get money and get guys to stay and in to the Berg.
So the fact that we're going to have some money to play with, we could make some splashes.
Yeah, at least I hope so. I would really hope so. You got that much money, definitely, splurge yourself a bit.
Right. I wouldn't mind Mason as a gap guy. I think we'd still be above 500 if we got a couple more pieces to go around him. I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
If we fix up the line a little bit, if we give Najee a number 2 back, if we boost up receiver a little bit.
And I don't think Mason's really all that bad, if I'm going to be honest.
No.
Do I think he's great or good? No. But
he gets unwarranted criticism.
I don't think he's overly terrible. I think he's a fine backup.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Kenny Pickett is the guy, says Dictate, man. The Pickett's in. I'm running with it. I can hear it now.
Hey, I'm down. I'm literally all in with the guy.
Twins, have you considered joining the NFL when you were younger? Yes, that was my ambition. I mean, that's cliche as shit, but yeah, I wanted to play receiver.
Yeah, because when we were playing street football when we were way younger, man, you want to talk about best hands around the block.
Oh, my God, I had a reputation.
This guy had, Hines Ward hands. I'm not even kidding. The guy caught everything in his way. He probably still could.
I love Hines Ward. I'm going to go Steve Largent.
Yeah, that's true because you didn't wear gloves.
Hell no, bro.
You didn't wear gloves one bit. At all.
Yeah, I would have played receiver.
That would be nice.
I play slot because I'm like 5'9", 5'10". Special teams and slot guy. I ain't going far, bro. I'm not.
I mean, you don't have to be an outside guy to be dynamic.
No shit. Let Howell play terrible. That just means we'll get him in the third. That'd be a steal.
Yeah, right?
Do you guys think we will make the playoffs? I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I don't see us going far, but yes, I do see us making the playoffs. Let me guess. Steelers are favored by a lot. Win by a little. Yep, don't worry. We don't have Chubb against the Patriots, so there you go. Well, you got Dearness Johnson. He'll be fine. The Browns will be fine.
Yeah, and Baker's actually playing a lot better since OBJ. He always plays better when OBJ isn't even on the field.
Go figure.
I think, as much as I want the Browns to lose, I can't believe I'm actually rooting for the Patriots here, but I think the Browns still prevail and come out with a win.
I do, too. There were reports we were scouting Pickett and Howe. To no one's surprise, honestly, because I think they're going to be scouting pretty much every quarterback on the board.
Yeah.
I don't want to underestimate the Steelers because they got a good defense. TJ is my favorite, even though I'm not a Steelers fan. I feel the same way about a Marlon Humphrey.
Mm-hmm.
To be real with you. And that's just respect.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Marlon Humphrey is a hell of a corner.
D-Flat says Chase hurt his whittle toe. Poor little baby.
Chop that shit the fuck off and get back on there, right?
Nah, it ain't gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen. I'm joking.
Nah, Claypool should be fine, though. He should be back.
I'm just glad it's not season ending.
I don't know why he's had a regress season.
Yeah, he hasn't really been big play Clay, but, losing a guy and a talent like Clay still does hurt.
I don't know if it's because it's the way he schemed or if because it's Ben's limitations, but...
It might be because I feel like if Ben was more accurate to Chase would definitely have more yards and touchdowns.
Yeah.
We'd probably actually have more wins if you think about it.
Yeah. Really want defense to step it up with some more turnovers. TJ and Cam carrying us hard right now. I'd like to see Hayden and Fitzpatrick get some splash plays. Exactly. We said it earlier in the stream, man. The defense only has 3 interceptions, and they come from the 3 guys you wouldn't expect them to. Edmonds, Hayward, Pierre. It's time for the big names to get big boy stats.
Yeah. It's time for them to feed. It's time for them to get their treat.
Time for them to eat it up, man. I want to see Minka get a pick. I want Hayden to show up, man. I want him to get his first pick of the season. I want Norwood to get a pick, man.
Yeah, it's time for these guys to get their moment, to get their first pick.
Yeah.
Like
this is the game to do it. Golf is awful.
Yeah, it's like it's week 10. Like now's the time to do it.
This is the game to do it, man.
Oh yeah.
Cold Steel says got a bunch of new merch coming in Monday, just in time for the return of the channel. Look forward to that, man. If you are not subbed up to Cold Steel, sub up to him right now, man.
Absolutely. Shout out to Cold Steel.
And he'll be live for the Lions game, I believe.
Yes, he will be. Watch party.
Watch party, yes. Best route after this season for quarterback, draft free agency or current backup. I go free agency to get a veteran. It also depends, like, if A-Rod opts out or if Wilson's on the trade block. Or if Watson's stuff gets cleared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or if any other surprise cuts happen with some decent veteran quarterbacks out there.
Derek Carr, maybe. I don't know. Anything's possible, man.
Yeah. We're just gonna have to wait. It's kind of hard to tell right now. I mean, we can always speculate at the moment, but it's just hard to tell.
But I do prefer a veteran.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to waste this defense. Okay? I say go get Pickett. I love Pickett. That's my guy this year. But I don't want to waste this young defense on a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, I agree.
Do I think we should draft a quarterback? At some point, we have to.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, you can't wait any longer.
But we could have a gap guy while still drafting someone. That's possible, too.
Hmm?
But I don't want to waste his defense, man. Defense takeaways just haven't been happening all year, and they need those to take the pressure off. I agree.
Oh, yeah.
It's time that the big guys make big plays, man. I think big play is the dreaded, I think big play in the dreaded sophomore slump with his talent. He will bounce back. Maybe defenses have more tape on him this year. What do you guys think his reasons for his struggles? I think it's scheme. It might be Ben's limitations. But, of course, film plays a big impact. But we haven't used Claypool the way we used him last year.
Yeah, you're right. We really haven't.
Like, sure, Ben targets him deep, but he doesn't put it in the right position. Because every time I seen a deep ball to Claypool that was incomplete, it's because Claypool has to turn his body around to grab the ball instead of it just coming in the bucket.
Yeah. It's like Claypool, I mean, we've seen him in more screens, and he's, like, running the ball a little bit more lately. It's like, bro, he's a fantastic deep threat.
But what I don't get is why don't they go back to what happened in the Broncos game where you put him in the slot with Juju out? He's the slot guy. He's a mismatch.
Yeah.
So work him in the slot, get him up the middle of the field, which I still don't know why this offense is afraid to target the middle of the field.
Yeah.
But
you get Claypool in the slot, you attack that middle of the field, he gets going, Chase is
it opens
gone.
everything up.
Yeah, Chase is gone, and the offense is productive.
It opens everything up, man. It truly does. It even opens the running game because once you start attacking the middle of the field, defense has to back up. It opens a little more for the rushing attack.
Oh, yeah.
Football 101. It's the problem we had last year.
And you still deal with the same issues.
I know.
I don't know why. I don't.
Yes, Jesse, I do think Hayden leaves. I do.
Unfortunately so, I think that will be the case. I hope not, but I think that would be the case.
I gladly welcome him back, but I think he's gone.
Yeah.
Hayden is masking his decline in speed with football knowledge. It will only get worse fast. Probably best to let him go. That's true.
Yeah.
He's only getting older, and, of course, cornerbacks don't last too long.
No.
In fact, it's a miracle Hayden has lasted this long at his age, but
I mean, it's eventually going to hit him, and hit him fast. Because I remember Darrelle Revis with the Jets.
Yep.
When I think it was actually his first year, he went back to the Jets. He was a shutdown corner, an absolute monster. And then the very next year, he was not the same Darrelle Revis. He was cooked every time in coverage. And I'm afraid that could very well be the same thing for Joe Hayden.
Yeah.
That might be the case because of his age.
I honestly think Hayden should transition to safety at this portion of his career starting next year. Yeah, kind of like the Rod Woodson or the
Charles
Woodson or Roddy Woodson route.
Yeah, they both did that. Yeah, both Woodsons.
And they extended their career. So, yeah, they could totally do something like that. I think it'd be best for Hayden.
Oh, yeah. I definitely agree.
Patriots is a team any team won't want to play. Their defense is great. Their offense is grooving. I'll give the Patriots that. Mac Jones is looking solid, too.
Yeah, he's really started to come to his own. They're actually producing a running game.
I wasn't big on Mac Jones coming out of Alabama because I thought he was a product of so many incredible weapons. But under Belichick, it was just a perfect system.
It is. It was the right system for him to be in. And he literally fell right into the Patriots' lap.
Why is Myles Garrett in Defensive Player of the Year? I swear if they screw TJ again. You know what's going to happen. I'm just bracing for it once again.
Yeah.
They're going to put
too.
Trevon Diggs' name up there because he has 7 interceptions and who knows how many more with how many weeks to go, even though he still allows the most fucking receiving yards by a corner this year. He's like the Jameis Winston of corners.
He's like I'm trying to think of a corner. Like a ball hawk, but always gave up yardage. Why can't I think of it? Like Antonio Cromartie. There you go.
There you go.
You know how he was always, like a freaking ball hawk and everything? But yeah, Cromartie wasn't really all that great of a shutdown corner.
Yeah.
Very athletic, always had an eye for the ball, but you could never stick to his receivers.
Who else could be up there? Obviously, Myles Garrett, TJ Watt. I personally think Hayward is a dark horse, but obviously he's not going to win it because he doesn't have all these great stats in terms of sacks. But
yeah, of course.
If you watch the game, his impact is incredible.
It's like you have no idea. Like Hayward is something.
Yeah. Minka is silently having a great year with tackles and broken up passes, but if he's going to be the highest paid safety in the league, which I expect is the contract he will want, he's got to make plays. Yeah.
I agree.
But I accumulate that to, once again, scheme. Why is he being used in the Edmonds role where he's down at the line of scrimmage and in the box?
No, that's
not Minka.
That's Edmonds' role. That is Edmonds' role. Like, that is where he's... Like, I remember early in the season, like, we were shutting down tight ends. Like, no tight end was able to do anything. That's because Edmonds was in the box. He was handling those tight ends. But since then, it's like... Cole Kmet's like torching our secondary and everything. It's like, why is Edmonds not doing his job?
Right.
Or why not letting him do his job?
They're moving Minka around too much. Just keep him where he's supposed to be.
Right.
Because when he does that, the secondary's whole. Minka will do what the fuck he needs to do because he has incredible reads. He comes down the hill, makes plays. Minka's having a really good year.
Yeah.
He's not putting up Minka numbers, but...
like spectacular, fancy numbers.
I think he leads the team in tackles.
But still, even Minka, when he's not getting splash plays or fancy interceptions, he's still showcasing some sort of dominance. We always see him as an interception guy and everything, but, it's still cool to see Minka get tackles and stop the run and get breakups.
Right.
It's still great to see Minka do that instead of always just getting picks.
Right.
Yes, interceptions help. They definitely do. I would love Minka to get picks, but as long as he's dominant, I'm fine with that too.
Right. Steelers were about to draft Marlon Humphrey, but the Ratbirds got him. I think the Ratbirds were like 13, 14 picks ahead of us, and we were always going to draft a linebacker.
Yeah.
That year because Harrison was 38 at the time.
Yeah. Our pass rush before Watt, it was very lackluster. Harrison was leading the team in sacks with like 5.
Guys, are you saying if we had a shot at a Pat Surtain or a Derek Stingley type corner, you would pass on him? I cannot think of his name, but the safety out of Notre Dame is unreal. I know we have a Minka. What's his name? Kyle Hamilton. Is that his name?
I honestly cannot remember. Shoot.
Is that his name? Kyle Hamilton? Yeah. Kyle Hamilton from Notre Dame. Yeah, he's going to be a baller. But, of course, if we had a shot at those guys, yeah, I'm taking them. But the Steelers don't have a shot at drafting top corners like that.
No, they don't.
In fact, one of the few last people I can think of that were drafted late at the cornerback position in the first round was Jair Alexander.
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
No, pretty much.
And even then...
there will be gems like in the later rounds, like a Xavier Howard or a... Trevon Diggs and everything, I guess. But, it's a rarity for the Steelers to get a guy like them. It's just hard for them to get lockdown guys.
They can't scout corners. That's their problem. They've done it the past few years pretty solid, I would say. Lane's a good special teams guy. Sutton is our number 2 now. Norwood's looking good. I'll give them that, but it still worries me. I'd rather get a veteran, man.
Yeah.
Is James Washington worth rostering if I'm thin at receiver? Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you're talking fantasy, no, he's a non-factor. But if you're talking like on a football roster, yeah. I wish we were able to pick up Josh Reynolds before the Lions did, since he got cut from the Titans. But if Najee's injury is significant, could we possibly sign Todd Gurley? We could, because he's one of those guys that can take some load off Najee. He's a guy that can get in the end zone. He's a red zone guy you can hand the ball off to. But
yeah, definitely.
Man, his injuries is just concerning too.
He's still like what? He's only 27 right now, and that's still like particularly young in a way for running back. And just the injuries and the arthritis he's dealing with, his dominance is no longer there.
Right.
It's crazy.
The Steelers' Rookie of the Year is Harris or Pat. Ooh, I gotta go Harris. For now.
Yeah.
I gotta go Harris for now. Start Rudolph next year with Mariota on the bench. I think Mariota still has another year with the team, but I'm not high on Mariota. It's not a bad option for depth, but...
Yeah, for depth, yeah, but, I mean, for a gap guy, I mean...
But that's a rough quarterback situation. That is a rough quarterback situation.
Yeah.
This may be a bad option in your eyes, but I'd prefer... when we do draft a quarterback, have Ben come back and have him sit behind Ben. Sorry, I would rather have that. Isn't that kind of what we're doing with Mason?
I don't
know if you can make the argument, oh, Ben can help him and teach him. Ben barely did that with Mason.
And Ben never really did it with any of the other back. He didn't do it with Landry Jones. He didn't do it with, what was that one quarterback? Dennis Dixon, I think. Although he was...
Well, I'm talking from a recent standpoint where Ben, like, we know he's at the tail end of his career, and it's the time where he can help progress the future. And I don't know. I am not for Ben returning after this year. That's just me, though.
No, I mean, I love Ben, but if I'm going to be honest, this needs to be his last year. I mean, I get your argument. I do.
I am ready to let him go. I really am. And listen, I don't know life without Ben. We got a glimpse in 2019 that wasn't pretty.
No, it wasn't.
But I'm ready to let him go.
I think it's time, everybody's got to go eventually, and I think Ben's time.
I think he should have gone after the Browns game.
Listen, man, I think it's Ben time. I think Ben just stretching his career. I think it's time.
He's milking his stats right now. Don't get me wrong. I love Ben to death.
Of course.
I got a soundbite for him, bro.
It's my quarterback.
He is.
But I think after this season, it is time for him to hang it up. Time for him to relax, be with his family, and just
enjoy himself.
Enjoy life after football, because, Ben, you've taken more than enough freaking hits.
Like, relax yourself. We'll retire your jersey. I'll cry at your Hall of Fame ceremony like I did with Troy. But that's it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's going to be a rough day when he announces retirement. Like, I'll be relieved, but, boy, am I going to cry. Like
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to cry.
real hard.
That's the only quarterback we know, but, again, he's got to go.
Yeah. Yeah, Minka's been really good in the running game, Jesse. Minka's been really good this year. He's not putting up stats, but he's been very, very good.
Oh, yeah.
Because his impact is still seen on the field. He'll come down.
That's why
his range is insane down the field. His reads. I'll never forget his play against Buffalo was 3rd and 1. They give it to Singletary. Minka comes down, makes a stop. The next play, Sutton gets a 4th and 1 stop.
Yeah, like I said, that's why I like to see out of Minka as well. If not interceptions, definitely his run-stopping ability, his tackling, just pure dominance in general.
Right.
Minka has that.
Still Cannon, that's a good question. Are we seeing Minka in the box to help in the running game because of the defensive line? Very possible.
Yeah.
But I don't know why we just don't trust our linebackers or put Edmonds down there.
I mean, even then, Edmonds is still a nice run-stopping safety at times. But, I mean, that's a possible reason to put Minka in there.
Yo, did you see T.J. Watt has more sacks than the Falcons' whole team? Are you serious? Here, let me
I
go.
think I read that somewhere on Twitter.
Let me go to StatMuse. Most sacks in 2021 season. No, I don't care about. Damn it! Most sacks given up. How about that, motherfucker?
Just say team. Team with the most sacks.
Fucking shit, stupid. The Rams have the most sacks by a team with 28.
Which I believe.
And we aren't far behind with 22.
And what are the Falcons? Let's see.
All right, who has the least amount of sacks this year? It is the Falcons with 11.
Yeah, Watt has 11 and a half.
11 and a half.
Oh my God. Wow.
That's fucking hysterical.
And you know what's funny? Watt missed a game and a half.
Yeah, he did.
He missed a game and a half. TJ. You deserve every penny. That's all I can say.
What are your thoughts on Edmonds? He's actually been decent this year. Unpopular opinion. I agree with you.
Yes, I do.
Someone's going to hate me for saying this. I know they will. There's going to be a lot of people that disagree. I think we should resign Edmonds over Juju. Although
I don't disagree.
Although I can see them both coming back. So best of both worlds.
Yeah. But listen, I mean, I'd be up for Juju staying. If he stays, cool. If he leaves, all right, no big deal. We're the Pittsburgh Steelers. We can replace him. But Edmonds, you know, same with corner. We're not that great at drafting safety.
No, and we're gonna run into a corner issue. Do you want to run into a strong safety issue?
That's just more holes on.
And no, I'm not putting Trey Norwood at strong safety. I'm putting him in the slot. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, and he just Edmonds fits his role perfect. I won't say perfectly, but with Minka complimenting him, Edmonds just fits right now, and he's actually been playing a lot better.
I'm very impressed with Edmonds. Are there a few bonehead plays he makes? Sure, that's Edmonds. But I've been very happy with his progression.
Yeah.
Shout out to Terrell Edmonds.
Yeah, he's slowly progressing, and I don't want another hole in the secondary, specifically at strong safety.
He shut down tight ends when needed to.
Yeah,
He's done well in the running game.
Yeah. He's got a pick.
He does have a pick.
I figured he would have gotten one this week. Matter of fact, he got one real freaking early. He's like the first one that got a pick this season. I'd be up to resigning him. And it wouldn't be that expensive either. At least I wouldn't think.
No. The only reason why we declined his fifth-year option is because of cap issues.
Yeah, but that don't mean we're not going to resign him. I truly believe we will resign him.
Also, is the video skipping? I don't know why. We're not getting dropped frames, but YouTube is so stupid. I think we're skipping. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're not buffering. But yeah, I'm keeping Edmonds, man. I am resigning that man. I'm keeping him and Minka together.
I agree.
I don't want to run into a strong safety issue. If it's a corner issue, okay, fine. At least we have Minka to defend the deep ball. But I'm not having a strong safety issue.
No.
It's bad enough we waited how long to find, I don't want to say a replacement because you can't replace Troy, but a solution.
Yes.
God almighty,
great solution.
The days of Robert Golden and Will Allen and Mike Mitchell and Shamarko Thomas. Who else am I missing?
I think that was about it. Maybe one more.
Christ almighty.
Yeah.
The hell were we thinking?
We made Robert Golden a captain in his second year. Although I think he was a special teams captain still. It's like, bro, who is this guy? Who's Robert Golden? Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah. Let's not forget Jordan Dangerfield.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I'm keeping Evans, bro. Y'all need to watch Alante Taylor out of Tennessee. Dude's honestly a sleeper for us to add in the third or fourth round. Watching his tape, he just looks like he could definitely help us in the secondary. He's a cornerback from Tennessee.
I have heard of him. I've heard the name.
Yeah, I'm going to do a quick Google search. Excuse me. Alante Taylor. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but
Alante Taylor. Like I said, he's got a familiar name.
Hey, the last corner we drafted from Tennessee was Sutton, so.
Yeah, he's done fine.
Good build. I'll give him that.
Yeah. I got to look more into him, but he's a very familiar name to me.
Let's see. Yeah, Ben's not helping anyone. He didn't help Mason, so. Crawford, I cannot wait for Full Gear tomorrow night. That's going to be a hell of a show. I don't know if it'll be better than All Out, but.
If there's one thing to believe in AEW, they always like to top themselves.
Yeah. Steelers and Ben need to part ways. Sad, but it is the nature of the business. Yeah, and it seems like they're delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, and they've had been for years. I mean, that's just the way I feel. That's the way I think.
Trevor Lawrence would be a much better fit for us over the Jags. I agree. Well, it's the Jags. I mean, you're not going to find success with the Jags.
I mean, who would you say is the best quarterback in Jags history?
Blake Bortles.
David Gargard?
Is
that his name?
Blaine Gabbert? I don't know. God.
I mean,
Blake Bortles.
I guess.
Listen, probably couldn't happen, but if Mike White emerges as the Jets quarterback, do you think it would be worth trading a day 2 pick for Zach Wilson? With his arm that he has, he could change our offense. I like Zach Wilson coming out of BYU. I'd be open to that.
I wouldn't mind it.
I'd be really open to that. Secretly, what I really want is I want Matt Nagy to remain with the Bears and for them to trade Justin Fields. Because Mike Tomlin loves Justin Fields.
Listen, man, if that were...
And none of this, he's Ohio State quarterback. He originally started in Georgia. So he doesn't have the Dwayne Haskins Ohio State quarterback curse.
No. But if the Bears were to do something like that, I left my ass off.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like the guy literally fell in your lap and you're going to trade him away.
Yeah. I'm hoping to come back soon. I don't know what is going on with the progression. Me neither. Again, he hasn't come back for his 21-day window. I think he's out for the year.
I think that's actually the case. I hope Tua's doing good. I really do.
IHOP Too Much says, can you pick it to the Berg? Yes, please. In fact, we drafted him in our franchise, our Madden franchise, Madden 20, was it 22 now?
Yes.
Madden 22 franchise. I don't have the game. I play it at Cold Steel's house, and I'm playing that shit like a motherfucker tomorrow.
You'd be quite amazed with the moves that we did to that team.
It's so unrealistic, but you know what? Who gives a shit?
It's the true like mega squad.
But I have him in the franchise, and I'm about to start him and get his progression going. As long as Tua comes back no later than the last 4 weeks of the regular season, I'll take it. So will I. Because at least he'll be back for the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm so scared for Sunday. Please, God, beat the Lions. I know, man. VR Higgs, man, I agree. Cold Steel says, when do you check your Twitter DM? Got you.
Check your DM.
Check the DMs.
Why won't my phone load up? There we go.
Okay. Really?
F5. Is that what that button's for?
Oh.
Oh my lordy.
Okay, well, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We have new gear on the Steel Yinzers site.
All right.
I'll be damned.
Wow.
There it is.
That is beautiful.
No JBN no more. It's Cold Steel. But apparently now we have a SteelTwins logo flag.
Oh, my Lord.
That is much appreciated. I'll have to get that from my wall.
Cold,
all new merch. See, we got to get a sound guy. You know, like one of those promos. We got to get a sound guy. Fall winter merch, man. It's getting chilly out. And where's the Jagoff? Is it over there?
I think. I don't know. Where do you put your stuff?
I'm not trying to toot our own merch, bro, but let me tell you right here, right now, man. This is the old design, but it's still the same company of hoodie. This hoodie, man, it's Jagoff season, is so comfy. It'll keep you warm, man. It's soft. It's a hell of a hoodie. So
yeah, it's very comfortable. I actually bought a SteelTwins hoodie, which is on the shop, SteelTwins.com, but I'm not gonna go down 2 flights of steps just to show it. Sorry, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, that's cool. Like, Cold, great job on the website, and very much appreciated.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to Cold Steel, bro.
Absolutely.
Let's see. We should probably sign Juju to a smaller contract because of his injury, but I don't know. I think he'll he'd want more money than we'd be willing to give up. It also depends, because I think he came back. I think Ben coming back had an effect in him coming back. Now, I'm anticipating Ben to retire, so I'm sure Juju will resign, but I don't know.
I mean, it would definitely be cheaper than what we got him with the 1 year, which was $8 million.
Would be cheaper, though.
I think it would be.
Well, it might be the same price range.
I think it would be cheaper. I think maybe a 4 or 5 million, maybe. I don't know.
That's a steal, but I doubt he takes that much.
I don't know. I just don't see us resigning him to the same amount.
Right. Either keep Edmonds or draft, sign a free agent, strong safety. Don't put Norwood there. He is a slot guy. I agree.
Yeah.
I just keep Edmonds. I feel like our corners are kind of scared to go for a pick. I've kind of noticed that as well, like specific guys. I don't know.
It's like they try to go with the breakup for the most part.
Well, it's a good thing.
I mean, it's a good thing too, but I mean, like, hey, the turnover helps too.
You're right. He was close to getting another pick in the Bears game. Although I will say Edmonds' worst game was the Bears game. He didn't look too great, but everyone has their off games.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You see Juju suiting up still with his injury in practice. I did see that.
I did see that.
So he might be back, man. He might take cheaper. He might take less. Unpopular opinion, but I'd rather have crap corners with great safeties than good corners with crap safeties. Exactly, because we had that. Well, kind of. We actually had only one. His name was Joe Hayden. We had that for the 2017 season, and look where the defense took us. 45 fucking points scored at our own house.
Yep.
Or allowed, rather.
And we know who we face. I'm not even going to mention the guy's name.
But yeah, I'd rather have great safeties and crap corners.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At least we know Minka can defend the deep ball. Because,
I mean, why do you think our 2005 and 2008 defense was so great?
Yeah.
Not only because of the pass rush that we had, but it's because of how reliable and dependable Troy Polamalu and even Ryan Clark was.
And I love Ike Swaggin Taylor, but he was a little overrated. Like he was protected by Troy for so many years.
Oh yeah, dude, Ike Taylor wasn't really much. They say Townsend was a nice versatile piece.
Brian McFadden was good for like 2 years maybe, but
we didn't have great corners.
But Christ Almighty, did Minka? Not Minka.
Troy.
He made that secondary hole, which is what Minka is. He's filling the same role.
Yeah,
but we're moving him too much because which corner's going to defend the deep ball in the secondary? No one. Hayden could get burnt by a speedy guy. Sutton's all right, I guess. But no one can defend the deep ball like Minka does, man.
No, definitely not.
Mike Mitchell in his hand warmer in 70-degree weather gives me nightmares. God, Mike Mitchell. What a tragic signing. Minka is the hit stick king. That hit on, what's his name, was on Fields was, that's what I call pretty much.
A clean hit.
Yeah, clean hit, but more so of you ain't going to run the football on us.
No. Hey, listen, man, if you're a quarterback, you run past the line of scrimmage, I mean, you're pretty much a runner at that point. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You better be prepared to take the hit if you're not going to slide or get out of bounds quick enough.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
Yo, you think Steelers should draft Malik Willis? I like Willis. I think he's a little too raw for us to draft early because I don't want to waste this defense, but I'd take him.
I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't. But I have to agree. I think he's a little too raw right now.
I'm still taking Pickett.
Yeah.
Twins, who's your favorite AEW star?
Oh gee, with the talent they got, you're gonna make me think. Shit.
My favorite AEW star. I love Hangman. I love Cassidy. Punk's up there for sure.
Chris Jericho's up there.
Jungle Boy's great. Darby Allin is fucking phenomenal. I'm gonna go MJF.
Do you have that soundbite?
Yeah.
Is that copyright or not? Fuck it.
I'm better than you, and you know it.
MJF is the fucking god, bro.
I actually expect him to beat Darby Allin. I do.
He should. He shouldn't lose at all. Do you guys know if we get a comp pick for Tuitt if he doesn't play this year? I don't know. Does that stuff work? Do you get a comp pick if someone's out all year? I didn't know if that was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
If that's the case, then hell, I'll take all the picks back.
I did not. I don't know if that is the case. I don't know. We should get one for Bud.
We should get a third for Bud. We might get one for Feeler, maybe.
Don't we get one for Hilton?
No, that's disqualified because of the Hague
Yeah.
signing.
That's right.
I think. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert on that. Dick Carey, I'll give Madden 22 this. It's better than every other
Madden
in the last 7 years.
I mean, I'm still not gonna get it. I'm still gonna save my $60.
I like the franchise mode. At least they fixed that up.
You know what I'm gonna do with my $60? I'm gonna get the GTA game.
That's
came out.
right.
The remastered of 3, San Andreas and Vice City.
I gotta get all that.
I'm not gonna get it immediately though. I'm gonna wait. I can be patient. I'm gonna be patient about it, but I do want to play those games on the consoles, PS4 and stuff like that. It's funny. I still have GTA 3 for PS2. And it's like the graphics is like, back in the day, it's like, wow, they're actually not that bad. But I'm actually really interested to see how much the graphics change with PS4. Like how much it is, how more realistic.
I might get that.
They showed a bit of glimpses in some of the videos they put out on Twitter and social media. But
I might get that as well because I'm a GTA guy.
to see it, actually playing it, it's like, wow. Like, damn, like driving the cars and listening to the radio and doing like the jumps and the missions. Like, that's what I'm really interested in. Like the blasts and everything.
Yeah.
Every time you flip a car over in GTA 3, be on fire, you have to get out and run for your life.
Oh my God.
Every time. You know how much that pissed me off? I want to know, hold on. I want to know if in GTA 3 if you can swim. Because every time you went to the water, you die.
Yeah.
Is that the same case? Can you swim in GTA 3 and remastered?
I grew up on GTA 3. Oddly though, I never played Vice City or San Andreas.
And I'm same here. I never played those games either, and I'm kind of ashamed of myself for not playing them. That's why I want to get it so I can actually play it.
Yeah. Let's see. Cole's adding more stuff overnight to the site. Man, that's dedication.
Man, the grind don't stop, bro.
The grind don't stop. That's right. Zane says, I'm a graphic design major at my college. Would love to design something for y'all. We already have a graphic designer. That's Cold Steel. Shout out to him. But I'm always open to, something else. And that's no disrespect to Cold Steel because I don't know a better graphic designer than Cold Steel. But what I mean by something else, like, how do I say it? Like, what do you mean by design? Because we already got the logos down, the shirts down, the thumbnails down, all that. What do you mean by, like, design? Like a portrait or something, or something regarding the Steelers or Hines? Because that'd be something cool.
I'd be interested, yeah. I would be.
If Miami cut Tour, would you sign him to the Steelers? No, I would not.
No. No, thank you.
Ryan Clark, one of the underrated players in Steelers history. Dude led the season in tackles and was great in the run game, was a great leader. And boy, could he fucking lay a hit.
Dude, I'll tell you what, if he were to play in the league today, the guy would have been fined like 5 different times. He'd probably be kicked out of the league. You were on Ryan Clark's path, he was going to knock your ass out on some Sean Taylor shit.
Just ask Willis McGahee.
Oh my God, dude, both of them, man. Like, I remember watching that game live and just hearing the hit. I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even go back and watch that game a couple times and just replay that moment. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, both of them had to be stretchered off. Like, that's how hard both of them collided.
Right.
Like, my God.
Well,
Ryan Clark,
did
man,
McGahee get carted off?
I think both of them did.
Did they?
I think both of them did. That's how hard.
You might
Ryan
be
Clark
right
hit.
because Tyrone Carter came in.
Yeah, because Ryan Clark hit him hard. Like, shit.
Right. I don't like Willis or Howe. The only guy I like coming at is Pickett. No, not being biased. I'm an Ohio State fan. So, to anyone who think I'm just being biased, you're wrong. Coral is the other quarterback I'd consider.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Matt Corral either, but I think we're pretty much all in with Pickett.
Because there's not a lot of quarterbacks that speak to you as, like, future in this draft class. Like, there's names out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of names out there, but as far as franchise guys, not much.
No.
Probably not any in general. At least not immediately.
No.
And I don't think Pickett is an immediate franchise guy, but if you were to develop and learn, then I think absolutely 100%.
Right.
For Pickett. He's just very polished. He's very balanced. He's very calm in the pocket, and he can still evade pressure and make plays with his feet, too.
Yeah.
He's a very accurate passer. His decision-making has gotten so much better.
His progression overall has been tremendous to watch.
Yeah.
Let's see. Keep it high and tight, boys. You guys follow Proto. No, we do not.
No.
Abel is in the chat. Says, yo, what's up, guys? How are you doing? We're doing fan-fucking-tastic, Abel. How are you, man?
What is up, Abel?
Don't let Ryan Clark touch your camera through the fence. Ready for a Tomlin special?
Pretty much.
Mentally, I am. Physically, I'm not. My heart's going to be in my throat again. My head's going to be in my ass. And by that, it's like, that sounded weird, didn't it? What the fuck did I just say?
I actually don't know, but we're all anticipating it. But when the game happens, and if it is close as it is, we're still going to be bitching and upset and having heart attacks. We all anticipate it, but it's like we still fall for it
Every time.
It's what the Steelers do, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why. It's like, can you at least make it easy every now and then, please?
It's more like how do I say it? I know the Lions are going to be competitive because they have nothing to fight for anymore. They have nothing to lose at this point. But it's more so like, it's still the fucking Lions. They're winless. It's Jared Goff. Like, let's get a fucking dominating victory.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Let's see. It's funny because I can't stand Ryan Clark on ESPN now. He has the worst takes, especially when it comes to us. I agree. I like him as a player, not as an analyst.
Yeah, so some of these analysts on ESPN and NFL Network and wherever, it's like
certain guys.
Like, what'd you just say? Like, what?
Certain guys just, I don't know.
Some of them just don't make sense in general.
No. The DJ at Heinz Field played down on the corner after Clark put McGahee to sleep. I didn't know that.
Neither did I.
I'm doing good, guys. Excited and ready just in case I have to go to the hospital after the game on Sunday. We all should have 911 on speed dial.
Yes, absolutely. Get that shit ready, man.
I'm from Montreal, Canada, and I'm sad Megatron isn't playing. I hate Matt Canada's offense. Why is that, man?
Yeah, why is that?
I think his offense is a sigh of life, a sign of something different, something alive.
Yeah, at times a work in progress, too.
It is a work in progress. He just doesn't have the right personnel.
Not yet.
The line's still growing. He clearly doesn't have the quarterback and fit for a system, but
yeah, because Ben's going to be running quarterback draws all the time.
Let's get Ryan Fitzpatrick or Taysom Hill next year. Hard pass. Fitzpatrick is a backup, and Taysom Hill is a utility player. A tight end.
Come on, he's mainly a tight end.
He's a utility player.
I mean, I'll pass on those two, sorry.
Let's see. I get tired of the Steelers giving out Fred Stanford specials. I want to see a dominant victory. We all do, man.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope it's this Sunday because it's the fucking Lions. You'll be fine. Detroit has been dead longer than George Washington. You're not wrong. You can ask Bobby Lane that. Canada is an upgrade for sure. He definitely is. Someone with creativity. Someone that actually can get us up the field from a scheme aspect.
A guy that doesn't constantly do screens and dunk-offs and wildcats with Jalen Samuels.
Right. Do you guys play Switch? If you're talking the Nintendo Switch, no, I do not.
No, we don't have one.
I haven't played
at the moment.
I haven't played a Nintendo game or Nintendo system since the Wii, the original Wii.
Man, how nostalgic is that though, man? The Wii Stick and like Mario Kart.
Who all remembers the
Wii Sports?
Who all remembers what was it called? Nintendo DS.
Oh man, dude.
That was a tablet before the tablet.
Literally, like, bro, those were freaking... Like, you would have a stick, and you would, like, press the screen.
Yeah, they had, like, little pens and... Oh, my God, bro. That's nostalgic right there.
Man, good times. Good times.
Remember we used to go on school trips, and I just have that on the bus, just playing the fuck out of it.
They were fun, man.
I'm a fan of wins. Let's get the win Sunday, says Michael O'Malley. We're all a fan of wins, man.
Let's get a W.
Let's get 5. It'll be 5 straight, right?
5 straight.
5 straight. Heading into Sunday night on an away game, man. We got to get the win, man. You remember the Steelers-Ravens game in the playoffs in 2010 that we came back from down 21-7? Was that the one AB made that helmet catch?
In 2010, I believe, yeah.
Because that was his rookie year. That was a crazy game.
Yeah. Really crazy game.
Any Steelers-Ravens game really is.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. It's always tough.
I'm not going to go down torture lane, but 2015.
Oh, come on, dude. Like, really?
Yeah, Vic started, and Tucker kicked the game winner in overtime. And let's not forget the Ryan Mallett game. God, that was torturous as a
Bro,
mother.
you already brought up the 2017 playoff loss. You had to do that now. Do I have to bring up 2012?
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right.
Matt Cannon's offense doesn't have quality plays in the play action. He doesn't have quality outside runs besides the jet sweep. I think that's due to the line. To be real with you, I think that's due to the line.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the line's been playing better, but it's still a massive weak point on the offense.
Right.
Yeah, it's surely going to get better, and like I said, it is getting better. But the line does need to protect more. They need to block more. They need to play better more in general.
Right.
Like it's week 10 now. It's time to step up.
I remember board games as outside Steelers fan. Board games are still fun, man.
Yeah, Monopoly. What was it? Candyland, Operation. What was that one game?
We had there was Clue, which I really loved.
There was
Apples.
What was it? Oh, Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was a nice
Board
one.
games are
The what was that? What was that game where you would press the button in the middle? And the dice would like bounce off. What was that game? Trouble.
Trouble.
I think it was Trouble. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Board games are awesome, man. DS was the iPad before the iPad. I used to play Mario Kart all the time. Yeah, that was one of the games we had. Let's go Steelers and beat them Lions, says Brendan. Hell yeah, man. We've had some heartbreaking playoff losses, man. I need a nice playoff run this year.
Dude, it's been a while.
We haven't won a playoff game since 2016.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yeah, I think it's about time that,
2016.
It's about time that we at least win a playoff game if we make it there.
And those games that we won, Matt Moore and Alex Smith were the quarterbacks. Just for us to get blown out by the Patriots in Foxborough. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
I used to be so good at chess when I was a kid. Now I don't know how to play it no more. That and checkers.
I could never learn for both. I could never learn. I always wanted to. I never learn.
Don't worry if you lose. I'll be joining you and the Ravens in the loser room. Cincinnati wins by doing absolutely nothing.
Pretty much.
Isn't Cincinnati coming off a bye?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because the Browns could potentially lose too. And the Bengals could just be sitting there laughing on the couch because it is their
they're
bye.
on a bye this week.
Yeah, the Bengals are, yeah.
Motherfucker.
But what I'm saying is the Steelers could lose, which I hope not. Then the Ravens lost, and the Browns could lose. So, like, all the three teams active this week in AFC North could actually all lose, and the Bengals could just sit there laughing.
Oh, that'd be awful.
That would be awful.
That'd be awful,
Wouldn't
bro.
that be some shit?
Dude, if we win, we're at the top of the division, bro. We need to win this game on Sunday.
Yeah.
It needs to be the start of who we really are.
Yeah.
2005 or 2008 playoff runs your favorite? Definitely 2005.
Yes.
Because the story is miraculous. 6th seed. We won all of our away games.
We were the underdog, the true underdogs, and the first team to be the number 6 seed and reach the Super Bowl and win it. The first team to ever do it.
Yeah, and
just
it culminated in Detroit and Best's last game.
Yeah, and the story with that season too, with Bettis after what happened in 2004 at the end of Ben's rookie year with the AFC Championship game against the Patriots. Ben felt so bad that he lost the game for Bettis because Bettis has fought his ass off so much to get to the Super Bowl and only to fall short multiple times. And Ben felt bad, said, if you come back one more year, I'll get you that Super Bowl. And Bennett's just like, bro, you're a rookie. Like, okay, whatever, sure.
It's just the fucking the mentality from that locker room, from all those guys, all those individuals. It was a hell of a journey, man. I hate I was too young to even watch it, but
like you said, the mentality from Ben, from Bettis, from Ward, from Porter, from the entire defense,
from Carr.
Even Cowher. And with what T.J. Usmanzada did, gave us much more motivation.
Hell yeah.
After that loss to the Bengals, after what T.J. did to the terrible towel, Cowher went in that locker room and just said, that's your next game. Forget everybody else. That's your next game. And we won the rest of our games in that regular season, which gave us the number 6 seed. And when we were game playing against the Bengals in the playoff run, Cowher just put on that tape.
Yep.
And said, that's all the motivation you need. And look what happened.
That's the team meeting.
That was it.
Are y'all guys actually twins? That might be a stupid question. Just wondering. Yes, we're identical.
No.
twins.
We just look alike. You know how you know how Americans are, right?
We just look alike.
We look very much alike. You know, the twins thing is just a coincidence.
Yeah, we're just two random fucking dudes that look alike. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I met him in school. We've been buddies ever since.
Yeah, sure.
You know, you cool? Fist bump, bro? I'm sorry. I had the opportunity to say it. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
I'm done. You did not go there.
I had my fist up. You weren't doing it. I had to say it. I had to say it.
I'm mad you went there. That's fucking that's hysterical. Holy shit, bro. You went there. Oh, God. I hope the chat understood that. That's facts, but I'll never be so ecstatic that the Holmes catch in 2008. That was, best catch and throw of all time.
Arguably so, yeah.
The best catch and throw of all time.
I'll tell you what. See, look, close still.
Of course you get
Immediately. Of course you would know it. Probably laughing your ass off right now.
God damn it, Rob. You came in with an energy.
I mean, come on. It was right there. I mean, why the hell not? It's been a while, too. Like,
let me ask you. All right, I want to ask the chat something.
Which, by the way, I don't care about that guy. Fuck that guy.
Of course.
It's just a joke.
But I want to ask the chat something, man. If Zach Banner is indeed active, do we see him pull a Robert Hunt?
Yo, Robert Hunt, man.
Shout out to Robert Hunt.
I'm sorry. They should have given that man the touchdown. What? I know the play didn't count because he wasn't eligible and everything, but, like, dude.
With an effort like that, you got to give him the touchdown.
Like, come on. It's like, fuck the rules for once. Like.
Especially with the fact that they won. So, like, just make it official after the game.
Dude, the effort that man gave is spectacular for a guy. He's like 330.
There are maybe a handful of times where my jaw legitimately dropped while watching football, and that was another one of them.
You know, I saw that.
I saw because I saw the blitz. I saw the blitz, and Tua drops it down. I'm like, okay, obviously dump off screen. And the lineman catches it. I'm like, huh? I'm like, is that by accident? And I see him make a move, and he's getting up to the end zone, and then he makes one hell of an effort where he actually got the touchdown.
Yeah, I saw. I was watching it downstairs. I saw him move. I laughed my ass off because the guy got juked by the freaking offensive line. I was laughing my ass off. And he reached. I'm like, oh, shit, he got it. Only for the penalty to happen. I'm like, oh, come on. You really had to ruin the mood again, refs? Like, really?
Oh, my God.
I mean, they made the right call. I mean, it's obviously it wasn't eligible, but it's like, yeah, I give the man his freaking moment.
Oh, yeah. I hope we start blitzing more. Stop hoping our linebackers are the only one getting to the quarterback. Yeah, I think we need to start blitzing Bush more. Like, utilize his fucking speed.
Yeah.
The man ran, what, a 4.42, 4.41? Blitz him.
Yeah, you get that speed to come down the middle. Like, the quarterback ain't going to figure out what to do.
Hell no, especially a guy like Goff, son of a bitch, bro. We might see some Minka interceptions where he comes across the field, boom, takes it to the house.
All right, like, bro, you see a guy like Devin Bush just blazing down, untouched. Like, the quarterback's going to be shitting his pants.
Yeah. Outside Steelers fans, this Banner scores only touchdown at end of Lions game, 7-0. That'd be incredible.
That'd be epic. It would be.
Another couple underrated Steelers, James Ferrier and Larry Foote. What a duo. In their time, man, they were incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Ferrier is one of the best Steelers free agents of all time, and Foot was just a hell of a complimentary piece.
Absolutely.
It kind of took me back. It reminds me of the 90s when we had Kirkland and what was his name? Kirkland and Bell.
Kendrell Bell?
Kendrell Bell.
Yeah. Man, Kendrell Bell, man, that's a name that a lot of people don't really remember. It's crazy because we don't really remember Kendrell. We don't remember watching Kendrell Bell, but that guy was quite underrated himself, too.
Right.
I actually think he won Defensive Rookie of the Year in his rookie year.
I think he did.
I think. Yeah, he was for a guy his size, he was pretty good.
Man, the Steelers just had a hell of a linebacking core throughout the entire 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking, what was his name? Chaz Green, maybe? Was that his name? Was that his name? Or Chad Smith or something? What was his name?
Chad Scott? Wait,
yeah, there you go. It might have been Chad Scott.
It was a corner.
No, not corner. I'm talking about lineman.
Well, Chad Scott was a corner.
Who the fuck am I thinking of?
I don't know who are you thinking of because you're kind of confusing me.
He was part of that 95 defense with Kevin Green and
Greg Lloyd.
Greg Lloyd and all those guys.
Levon Kirkland. Yeah, I know there was one other guy. I cannot remember his name either.
I thought it was Chad something.
I can't remember.
The fuck was his name? I forget.
I mean, yeah, just search up the team if you can't remember.
I forget, I hate that I forget. Wow, that's crazy. The Rookie of the Year was Cordell Stewart that year.
That's crazy.
What was his name?
Linebacker's up there. Chad Brown.
Oh, I knew it was a Chad. Chad Brown, of course.
Yeah, Chad Brown, Kevin Green.
Jason Gilden.
Man, when he was the backup originally to Greg Lloyd and
Jerry Olsavsky, like, wow. And that's just 95.
Yeah, that was Blitzburg right there.
And, of course, Neil O'Donnell had to fucking ruin it.
Yeah, of course. Good old Neil. Good old number 14.
Jack Lambert got it. Thank you. Chad Brown, yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Neil.
He says would be nice to see Tuitt suit up this year if that happens. If that ever happens, shaking my head. What's crazy is TJ can break the sacks leader in team history next year. Yeah. Because he is currently 5th right now, just passing Joey Porter and Cam Hayward. He's 5th right now.
And this is his 5th year.
And he still has, 7-8 games to go?
Yeah.
And he's sitting at 11.5. And he needs 20-something more.
And which he'll definitely get. You know he's going to get it.
Let me get it. Steelers all-time. Damn it. Sack leaders. Boom.
There you go, right there.
Where's that? Boom. Click it.
It's probably still loading there. No,
that's yards, bro. I want sacks.
Well, it's because it moved.
That sounded weird. All right. Why is this site slow, bro?
I don't know. Every time it's slow, you just keep clicking stuff. There we go. Wait. Is this the right site for you?
It's got every fucking name listed.
I don't think it's doing it in the order you want it to.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. So, in order. James Harrison, 80.5. LC Greenwood, 78. Joe Green, 77.5, although those aren't official. Jason Gilden, 77. And TJ Watt, 61.
And Cameron Hayward's right behind him, 60.5.
He could break it next year. You're right, Jesse.
Yes.
That is fucking nuts.
He could.
He's in his 5th year right now. 5th year.
And he's already top 5 in sacks. The guy's going to break it within next year. No doubt. Like, it's still remarkably amazing how good TJ Watt is, how much he dropped.
I will also shout out to Harrison because he didn't start playing full time until it was like 27, 28.
And he was able to get that many sacks.
So if he would have got
as he got older,
if he would have got an opportunity a hell of a lot sooner, imagine his stats then.
That's true, yeah. That's very true. You gotta think about that, but man, TJ Watt, like he's gonna like run away with that record by the time he's done. the way he's continuously getting sacks, his dominance, the way he's consistent, he's gonna run away with that record.
My mind's blown. Like, real shit. And we just extended this man. Wow.
Yeah.
He is on pace to, I don't even know, bro.
Maybe
halfway through his career?
Yeah, and a lot of teams passed up on the guy because he played 1 year as outside linebacker.
Yeah, big fucking mistake.
And then us, the Steelers, we like the family heritage. He was a Watt, and we like the potential. Snug him, 30th pick, and the rest is and will be history.
Yeah, that is absolutely.
It's remarkable.
I can't think of words because we're witnessing history every week when we watch this man.
Yeah.
We're watching a Hall of Famer.
You know what? It's crazy part is he didn't practice, or he didn't fully practice at training camp.
No, he
He
didn't.
didn't do all the drills in training camp. And
Right.
some people were questioning, is he rusty and everything like that? It's like, bro, like the dude could do absolutely nothing for a full year and still be dominant.
TJ Watt's filthy, man.
He is. It's just insane, man. This guy. Wow. You don't talk about an anchor to this defense. You don't talk about a game changer. That's TJ Watt to the T.
Yeah. Jesse, I agree. I only get annoyed when we put TJ in coverage. I don't know why. Especially like in the slot. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Your best pass rusher is gonna be in coverage.
Yeah, it's just so. Who was that one receiver that he was covering that led to a big gain?
I forget.
Wasn't it?
It was probably Jarvis Landry when we faced the Browns.
I think
last week.
I think you might be right. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't last week, but you get what I mean.
I think there was a game earlier, but I can't remember. But I think you're right.
It
It's
was
like
stupid. Like, why the fuck are you putting your best pass rusher in coverage? What are you doing, Butler?
that's so that's what.
But that
defensive backs
also
are
goes
for.
to show you how much more TJ has on his plate. He doesn't blitz all the time. He doesn't get double coverage on every play.
No, that's true. And he's still
Because he drops back and he makes plays in coverage.
he's still producing the way he is.
He's not in a 4-3 where he's gonna blitz or pass rush every down, like Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
He's in a 3-4 where he's gonna have to drop back in coverage. He shouldn't, but certain plays ask him to, and he still gets picks. He still gets past deflections. This man's a monster.
Yeah. I'm expecting a big game from him this Sunday. Well, technically tomorrow because it is Saturday morning right now. It is 12:27
It is Saturday.
Eastern Standard Time.
And we've been almost live for 2 hours, bro.
Yes, we have been.
2 hours. Crazy, crazy stuff, man. Oh, son of a bitch.
Just bouncing the mouse.
I'm just thinking back to Watt.
I know. It's all I can say is he's a remarkable player. That's all I can say. Like, words cannot describe the talent that this guy possesses.
I don't understand it. Like, that's generational shit.
I don't know. He played 1 year as outside linebacker in college, and this is what he's doing.
Like you said, like dude, again, see? So, cause I'm trying to think, like, guys on his caliber statistically, like, you think back to some of the names that have done that. Guys like Reggie Wayne, fucking, of course, JJ.
Reggie Wayne, you mean Reggie White? You said Reggie Wayne, man.
I'm thinking of the receiver. Reggie White, yes, the pass rusher. But it's filthy. He's up there with elites, Hall of Famers.
Yeah, when his career's all said and done, he will be amongst those guys. I truly believe that.
That is fucking disgusting. That is disgustingly delicious to think about.
And it's disgusting that he has now won Defensive Player of the Year. Twice.
2-time uncrowned Defensive Player of the Year. Robbed.
The two-time uncrowned Defensive Player of the Year.
Just robbed. Oh, let's give it to Stephon Gilmore. Why? You're going to give Defensive Player of the Year to a fucking cornerback? Why?
Who got burned several times that season.
Let's give it to Aaron Donald. Okay,
I can understand that Aaron Donald's in himself a generational
And
talent.
there's nothing wrong with losing to Aaron Donald in that reward, but and one thing that pissed me off was the argument, well, Aaron Donald gets double teamed. He plays nose tackle. What do you think's going to happen?
The guy's held, so is Watt. Do I need to show you the picture of the Seahawks game of him being triple teamed?
Yeah, really.
And he still made the play? Do I need to show you the picture of the freaking Colts player, Chaz Green, literally putting him in a sleeper hold? Oh, but Aaron Donald only gets out. Okay, sure. Sure. All right. Okay.
If he gets robbed again, man, I don't know. I said it last year. If TJ didn't win Defensive Player of the Year last year, he's never going to win.
You know what the other argument was? Oh, but they play different positions. Aaron Donald, what Aaron Donald can do as a defensive lineman is great. Yes, it is. But TJ Watt has showcased just as much dominance as Aaron Donald has.
But he has more responsibility.
And he still does what he does.
He has more responsibility.
Like, bro, who cares about the position?
No.
Who cares about the position that they play?
It's more of a statistical aspect.
And Watt statistically,
It's not penny picking fucking arguments to justify.
Watt statistically was better and was more dominant last year, and he's showcasing he's still fucking dominant this year. He was dominant in 2019. He's been dominant for the past 3 fucking years.
I said it last year. If he didn't win it last year, he's never going to win it. I still stand by that. I think he's getting robbed again this year.
I swear to God, if that's the case, man.
How many sacks will Watt get on Sunday? I'm going to say 2, with both being forced fumbles.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Watt and Minka have strong potential to be amazing for us for a while. They're both going to get locked. Watt's already locked up. Minka's next.
Minka's definitely next.
And what 2 incredible acquisitions from Colbert.
Mm-hmm.
Watch them try and rip him off and give Garrett MVP this year, even when he passes him in sacks. I would not be surprised, Jack. I would not. In fact, that's why I think he's going to win it.
I can already see it. But yet, Watt's been doing more in less games.
Less games and with more responsibility. That's insane, man.
See, but that's the thing. They don't think that way. They don't think about how many games they play. They just look at the stats like, oh, he got more? Okay.
Stats don't always tell the story.
No, they don't. It's a dominance, man. And Watt in his position shows much, much more dominance. In pass rush, coverage, everything in between.
TJ Watt is just... Do I have a soundbite? I don't think I do. I don't. I don't have a soundbite, but...
Nah, but Watt, man. Watt's Watt.
Watt is Watt. Watt, a pick from Colbert. Watt, an extension.
What a player.
What a fucking god is what TJ Watt is. But we're going to get out here soon, man. But before we do, I want to give the chat an opening to give us not only score predictions, who you think's going to win, but player predictions. Who you think's going to... I'm not saying like from a statistical aspect point, but like who's going to be the game changer, or if you want to go statistical, like how many interceptions do the Steelers get, or better yet, do we see a heart attack come Sunday? Because I'm anticipating a heart attack.
As am I.
As much as I hate to say it, as much as I don't want to happen, I think it is.
Unfortunately so.
And Cole, yes, I seen your chat. Yeah, we'll get on StreamYard afterward.
See, this game, man, like I said, it should be a win. I think this game has all the makings for the Steelers to blow out the Lions, but it's the Pittsburgh Steelers we're talking about. They make almost every game very, very close and competitive.
Anytime we say, oh, this should be a blowout, it's never a blowout.
No, it's not. I don't expect a blowout. I want one, but I know it's not going to happen.
When was the last time we blew out an opponent really good?
The Jags.
The Jags last year. I'll even go way back, say the Panthers.
Yeah.
It was the Colorado Thursday night game. I think it was Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it was, when we scored like 52 points.
Yeah. Fucking nuts, man. Will he be better than JJ in the end? Yes, I think he will. He's already on pace.
Yeah, and TJ will no longer be known as JJ's younger brother.
Hell no. Jack says, Watt, 5 sacks on Sunday. You heard it first. Man, if he responds from a 3-sack game to a 5-sack game, that is nuts. You might as well get.
If you were to go out there and have like a Derek Thomas like game,
you might
as well just like, hey, Watt, you want more money?
You might as well just give him the award then and there.
It's like, bro, did we pay you enough? It's like,
hell no, we didn't pay him enough.
Damn, bro.
And props to TJ, because he was the one that against his.
He went against his own agents, I think.
His agent's words saying, hey, I can get you more. He went into Art Rooney II's office and was like, all right, we got a deal.
He's like, bro, let's just get it done. Like, he said himself, I was tired of debating. I just wanted to get the deal done. That's what they did.
Yeah. Kirby Pooh Bear with a $5 super chat says, boys, at your job, do you guys can operate electric stand jack or high-low by Crown or Raymond? At our job, it's just more just like loading packages. We don't operate shit.
Yeah, we don't operate any machinery. We don't have the authority to do that.
Although that don't stop me from doing shit.
No, we're package handlers. We take care of packages and stuff like that. Load them into the trucks.
That's about it.
That's
not really about it, but see, it sounds easy, but it's a lot more challenging.
Especially when there's so much of it.
That, or like there's not enough workers, or the supervisors are being fucking retarded. And I don't care if any of you supervisors are watching me right now. Y'all can go fuck yourself.
You said it, not me.
And? What are you gonna do? Fire me? What are you waiting for? Watch, I'll get a text from
you going to test on Monday.
I'll get a text.
You going to test on Monday. I'm going to bring in a freaking bag of popcorn just for it.
Be like Michael Jackson from Thriller.
Right?
Oh, God. Let's see. 37-10 Steelers. Cam Sutton gets first pick. Ben throws 20 of 31 for 236, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see it too.
I expect a close game, unfortunately, says Jesse. Any thoughts on Minka's play so far this season? Minka's been really good this year.
He's done fine. He's done real good.
But then you start putting him properly instead of moving around. But I've been very pleased with Minka's performance.
Yeah.
I hope he has an interception come Sunday.
I'm going to make a bold prediction. 2 picks, Minka.
2 picks, okay.
2 picks.
I'm feeling a close game. A heart attack is definitely going to happen. 28-21 says Charles Hoover.
I can see that too.
I'm totally seeing a close game. I'm still going Steelers 26-22.
See, with these close predictions, man, I don't deny all of them. I don't. I'm expecting a very, very close game.
Yeah.
Now watch the Steelers go out there and actually fucking blow them out.
Yeah.
Because every time when we expect a challenging game, usually the Steelers actually play like really great. And it's one of those games where they actually keep the pedal to the metal and blow them the hell out.
Yeah.
Because I remember that Panthers game Thursday night when we wore our color rush against Cam Newton and the Panthers. Me and Dan were expecting the same thing, a very close and competitive game, but we blew them out.
Right.
And similar way, last year, we kind of expected the Jags game to be close because the Jags usually play us tough every now and then, but we blew them out. So I'm kind of hoping that this is another one of these cases
This is
where
definitely a reoccurrence.
Where we expect this to be closer than it should be, but this is a total blowout. I'm hoping that's the case, but we'll see.
We'll see, man. Steelers 41, Lions 0. First shutout since 2011, says AL Icon. I love a shutout.
Yes.
I've never experienced a shutout, a Steelers shutout. Honestly.
And it's been a while.
Yo, SteelTwins. I told y'all don't sleep on Steelers and say season over.
No, you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong.
See, man, we always do that. We always fucking... I don't want to say give up because we didn't give up.
No, we didn't give up.
You can't give up 4 games into the season. But at that time, of course, we were to be frustrated.
And rightfully so. And I'm glad we were wrong, as of right now.
I'll give the Steelers this. They've done well after being 1-3. They went 3-3, last place in the division at the bye. Now they've won 4 straight, could be 5 straight, and could be first place in the division.
Yeah.
For the first time this season, man. That would be absolutely nuts, seeing how they started off. So props to them. But they need to start doing it in better fashion.
In convincing fashion.
They can't be having these comfortable leads and getting conservative, let the teams come back and giving us all heart attacks. They need to fucking just slam the fucking door.
Yeah.
They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, because I think
They need to close out the game.
I think I read a stat to which throughout this 4-game win streak, in the first half, we've only, limited the opponents to 12 overall points. But in the second half, it's been, over 60 points.
Dude, what the
I
fuck?
think I read that correctly. I think that's something like that, which that's got to stop.
That is disgusting.
That's very bad. I don't want that. I don't.
That's my gripe with this team right now is close out the games.
Simple as that.
Don't give up these fucking leads.
Yeah, what you did in the first half, literally do it in the second half.
Majesty, I agree. We could have blown out the Bears if we really wanted to. If the offense would have gotten up the field a little more, they definitely easily
we
could
could have done that in the Seahawks game.
That's my gripe. They get conservative and let the team come back.
Yeah.
It's like keep fucking scoring.
Exactly.
Get in the end zone. Don't run it on second and impossible and just say, you know what? Fuck it. We'll play.
No, fuck that shit. It's just go out there and continue to win, but do it in convincing fashion.
That's my gripe with this team. That's what we need to start seeing come Sunday, bro.
Yeah.
Because after this game comes Sunday, after Sunday, win or loss, holy shit, are we heading into a fire pit. So get your shit straight. Every team in AFC has big issues, but Steelers has less. You're right. You're really right. Minka will have a pick 6, hopefully. It'll be like last year. His first pick was a pick 6.
Yeah.
Thank you, Baker. We expect the Browns close game last year and blew they asses at. That was obviously in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it was.
Obviously not the playoff game, but yes, you're right. That's true. We did. Yeah, you're right. Obviously, the Week 17 game was when Mason started, and I'm not even going to discuss the other one.
Yeah.
But, hey, we beat him last week. And pretty, it wasn't a dominating win, but it was a hell of a win.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was my favorite win of the season.
And fuck you, Browns.
Colt says blame me for the negative vibes. Nah, man. It's not just you.
No, we were all feeling that. I mean, the Steelers were playing bad. They were not a good-looking team at the moment.
But I'm feeling good. We've won 4 straight. It could be 5 straight come Sunday. We could sit at the top of the AFC North. But that's a hell of a lot of motivation heading into the fire pit I just mentioned. So
yes,
I'll give them that. But they got to get this win Sunday in pretty convincing, dominating fashion. I know we say, don't sleep on the Lions. They can be competitive. I don't give a shit. It's the Lions. They're 0-8. It's Jared Goff. Get to the motherfucker. Force him to make mistakes. Get some turnovers. I want to see big numbers from this defense for the first time this season. Okay? I want some picks. I want Watt to continue to fucking eat. And I want to get Highsmith going as well. I know he's going up against the first-round rookie in Seoul, but I want to see Highsmith get involved in the pass rush.
Yeah, I agree.
As for the offense, feed Najee.
Run the ball.
Target Muth more with Claypool out. Finish drives.
Get in the end zone.
Be safe with the turnovers like you have all year.
Get points on the board.
Other than that, man, we should be able to walk out of Sunday with 5 straight wins. With the AFC North
and the W.
First ranking. So, that'd be great, man. Don't think the second half of the season will be as hard as you think. This team finds ways to win. Watch. We beat the Ravens and Browns twice. If we fucking sweep the Ravens and Browns, that'd be really good. First of all, sweeping the Browns after what they did to us last year, that'd be a cherry on top of the cake.
Yeah.
And sweeping the Ravens. Now, I think we did it last year.
Yeah, we did. So
doing it again would be even more fun.
2 straight years. Hell yeah, man.
I'll take it. But anyway, guys, that is our special edition of Steel Twins Saturday night, or so Steel Twins Friday night. But thanks to all those that chatted, that tuned in. Always appreciate it, man.
Very appreciative. Thank you very much.
And, of course, the reason why we're doing this on a Friday instead of tomorrow is because we have family obligations tomorrow. We're going to be watching the AEW Full Gear pay-per-view with Cold Steel. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be a hell of a show.
Really excited.
Absolutely pumped for that. But, hey, we just couldn't have a weekly or we couldn't take a break from a weekly live stream.
Absolutely not. We love doing this. We love sitting here talking more of the upcoming matchup of what happened throughout the week in the NFL. Sitting here talking to you guys. It's a blast here. I love doing this.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad we make this a weekly thing. So, Still Cannon says Sewell is going up against TJ because he is right tackle due to.
That's right. Yeah, I actually.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah. So because Decker is the left, so Sewell is the right.
I thought they moved Sewell to left.
No, I think he's the right.
I thought they moved him to left.
No, because
mid-season.
No, because Taylor Decker, I think he's their left tackle.
I know that.
I don't think. No, they didn't move him to left.
I thought they moved him to left at some point in the season.
No, I don't think.
I could be wrong. Either way, he's going to have his damn hands full come Sunday, as will the Lions, because, motherfucker, get ready for 9 straight losses. And for the Steelers, get ready for 5 straight wins. Jared Goff, get ready for TJ Watt. Get ready for Minka. Get ready for the Steelers defense. Get ready for Heinz Field. Get ready for Steeler Nation.
And Lions, get ready to be pummeled by Najee Harris.
Exactly, man. Oh, boy. But, we say that with confidence, and I got pumped just saying that. Holy shit, am I still anticipating a heart attack?
Yeah.
Steelers, don't do this to us. Give us a convincing, dominating victory this Sunday. That's all we ask for.
Let's have a second bye week without a heart attack.
Pretty much. Pretty much, man. But anyway, guys, we're going to get on out here. You guys have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend, guys. We'll see you guys for the recap of the Lions, which we may or may not go live for that. We'll figure out, and we'll let you guys know in the community tab. But we will obviously see you guys for the recap. So you guys enjoy the game, man. Here we go, Steelers. Let's get this win. And, oh, boy, just Steelers, one more time. I'm going to ask one more time, don't do this to us.
Go Steelers.
But you guys have a great rest of your night. Great weekend, man. You guys stay safe.
And here we go.
Here we go, Steelers, man.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace! Hey, Golf, get ready for TJ.